Attention, please. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Welcome.
Ahoy, friends. It's me, Dave Landau. After a long night on stage, I like to kick back with a captain's hat and a fine cigar and watch the Dennis and Andy show. These guys are huge nerds, but they're the kind that you actually want to hang out with. Enjoy them. I do.
What is up, everybody? Hello. It is Andy Smith. Astonishing Comics says it here, says it there in the corner. We are here. You are here. It is a beautiful Sunday night on this wonderful 3-day Labor Day weekend here in the States. That is, I guess any other parts of the world you might be watching, you're not getting a 3-day weekend. And I'm sorry for that, but it is what it is. So enjoy as best you can. I know I will. Edwin Drawing Aces. Hello. Randy Howell. What is up? Thank you for posting the link there. Really appreciate it. Matt Cisco. What is up, everybody? That reminds me, I should pin that link to the top of the old chat, as they say. So let's see. I need to go to my channel to do this. Okay. Hopefully out there you can hear it. Let's just mute that. We'll just pin this one. Thank you, Randy. I can just pin yours. So there you go. Lilineth, Infernal Conflict by Andy Smith. Go back it now. That's right. And I will share the screen because, guys, let's see. Is this the screen I want to share? Let's see. It is. Share screen. There it is, guys. Lilineth, Infernal Conflict. And guys, if you've backed the campaign already, you're going to want to check your email, and you're going, but for what reason do I need to check my email? Why would I need to check my email? Well, give me a second. I'm going to show you here. I like that one. Boom. Guys, check your email, add it to the campaign, because this is the end of the first 30 days. And you know how we do it over here in CG. We like to add things on that first 30-day, you could say, anniversary of the campaign. And what did we add? Foil cover. That's right. We added a foil cover. And if you have already backed the campaign, you want to check your email, because I emailed out to all the people that backed the campaign in the first 30 days a secret tier link, so you can get this for $1 shipping. So basically, it's the cost of an add-on, because with Indiegogo, if you're new to it, you can't go change your order after you already placed it. So I did a secret tier for everybody that's already backed the book. Check your email. And not only that, but guys, this is a foil cover. So we're selling this one for $30. However, for people that backed it already, check your email. I'm going to keep saying it because there is a discount as well on this book. So you're saving money for the book and for the shipping as a reward to you guys for backing the book in the first 30 days. So thank you guys so much for doing that. Really appreciate it. Marcus is in the house. Hello. Dennis will hopefully be joining later. He had a little commitment there. Marcus says, I got my discount. Yeah, you did. You checked your email. There you go, big guy. JP Roca, what's good? And of course, I feel I'm showing names. Randy, there you go. Matt Cisco, hello. Edwin, what is up? Glad to see you. Let's see. Oh, yeah, we can also do this. I like doing these different things in StreamYard. Show comments on stage. There they go. Let's see. There's other things they've done here too. See, they said they added sound effects or some crap, but I don't see sound effects. So, you know what? It doesn't matter. All that matters is you guys are here. Stat Zero here to wish you a bit of luck and listen a bit. Thanks, Stat. Appreciate it. Let's go through it. Guys, we're at $21,343. Boom, bang. Bazinga, as that dude from you know the show Big Bang Theory used to say. Did he actually say bazinga? I don't know. Guys, I've only seen 3 or 4 episodes of that show. All right. So the big news of the night. Also, guys, if you're getting Lilineth's big, beautiful box, look at the graphic. You're getting this cover inside the box as well. That's right. We've added more value to the box. So the box retail value is $170. You're getting it for $140. But wait, we added this new cover full book to the box, which means the retail value is $200. You're getting it for $140. I can't change the graphic once somebody's backed it already. And there were secret links that went out as well to people that signed up early. So if you're watching and you're one of those people, check your spam folder. Those links are still active. Point is, I can't change it over here once the perk has been chosen. So I changed the image here. And of course, I added to the description of everything that comes in the big, beautiful box. Now, exclusive to the box, you get the John Malin black and white virgin cover. You get the Yesurcia bookmark exclusive to the box. You get my main cover, the homage cover I did, the foil cover, the John Malin variant cover, the black and white edition of the book for you Savage Sword of Conan fans. Get that black and white edition. You get the Lilineth 2-inch minifigure and First Man Identity Crisis, 24 pages of all new explosive 90s First Man glory. And what do I mean by that? I mean that I drew this in a 90s, you could say Rob Liefeld type style. And it's a slam bam First Man Monarch Penumbra, some of Monarch's, I guess you could say, henchmen that have pouches in a fight with First Man. 8 pages of story, 8 pages of pencils are shown, 8 pages of the raw ink scans make it a 24, well, with cover and everything, it's actually a 28-page book. All for you. So go check it out. Of course, we've got the variant covers. You know what? I don't like seeing the comments there. They're distracting me. We've got the covers. Oh, foil shininess. Foil's all the rage. And I got to be honest, I do buy some foil covers. Not all of them, but if it's a book I really want, I will splurge for the foil cover at my comic shop. So I do that. The homage cover, pronounce it correctly. John Malin's beautiful cover. John, the man Malin. We got preview pages. Guys, the work inside the book is going stupendously. I've got some more pages done. Once I get one more page done, I'm going to be shooting them over to my colorist, Christopher Lythwood, otherwise known as Tartan Ninja on X. He is fantastic. Hold on. Let me see something here. Let me just see something here real quick. So Art Voice says EVS said he'll be doing a close out of this. Awesome sauce. And don't worry, I've got the window up. So when he cues it up, I'm raring to go. We got a guest in the back. Hello, Graham Nolan.
Hello there, Andy Smith. Are we selling Lilineth tonight?
We are with the brand new edition of the foil cover.
Ooh.
Secret tiers have gone out to anybody who's backed the book so they can literally get a discount and $1 shipping because, you can't do an add-on once you've done your campaign or the campaign's launched. So I grabbed everybody's email that has already backed the book, sent them an email with a secret tier to where they only have to pay $1 shipping to add it to their order.
That's a great deal.
And it's added to the box as well. So more stuff is going inside Lilineth's big, beautiful box at no extra cost. So
there's a lot in that box.
There's a lot. She can hold a lot in that box for a tiny 5'4" woman. You'd be surprised.
She's a good time.
Yeah, that's what I hear. Unless you get on her bad side, then she'll rake you across the face.
Well, that is true.
Yeah. So let's see. I know Aaron's still streaming. Oh, we've got Big D in the house. What's up, Dennis?
Hey, guys.
Hey, Dennis.
Hey, Graham. Good seeing you. It's been a hell of a week.
He has not been celebrating the weekend like we have. We'll just leave it at that.
Oh. Okay. Did you see my 10 grade on the Chinook?
I did not.
Yes, I got a 10 on one of my Chinooks.
Really? Just one though, huh?
Yeah.
CGC again, I assume?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yeah.
Did you get any 9.9s?
I'm sorry?
9.9s? Any 9.9s?
Well, I didn't. That's an old campaign. I just had sent a few different books in as part of the last one. And I figured I'd just get them graded, and that one ended up coming back as a 10. I'm like, yeah.
Sweet.
That's cool.
That is awesome.
Yeah.
One day, perhaps, we might be able to do the same thing. 9.9's the best we've ever gotten.
Yep. Guys, StreamYard is updating their stuff. Now you get a notice at the top when somebody enters the back room.
I know. I love that because so many times I miss people because they're down below and you don't see them because you don't scroll up there.
Nope. I know. It's crazy. It's crazy. But
yeah, that's a good
I didn't know that. I haven't used this thing in like a week.
There you go, Arderoy. I got that deal, and he saved me half the shipping. There you go, Arderoy. That's what we're here for.
Excellent. Thank you for backing Andy.
That's right. To save. Help you guys save as much as we can. So, and we're actually, the calendar looks like it'll be going to the printer next week. I know Dennis already looked at it. I'm going to give it another look over. I've never done a calendar. I'm so paranoid that I pull up on my phone, the calendar for 2026, and I go through and I just keep looking back and forth, making sure the grid is the proper grid, because the last thing you want to do is get a calendar where it's like, hey, wait a second.
Right.
That grid's totally wrong.
This is 2023.
Exactly. So I'm just like, I'm so paranoid, I've checked it like twice on my end. Like I said, I know Dennis has checked it. I'm going to give it one more check this week and then off it goes.
And then after it gets printed, we'll look at it and find a mistake.
Hey, as long as it's not a mistake. Yeah. As long as it's not a mistake in that calendar grid, I don't care. I don't care if like one of the characters' birthdays is slid over a day and it's wrong. That's no big deal. Yeah. I mean, Dennis, I got you down December 12th, right? Big guy, December 12th.
Yeah, you are so close. I will just count that as a near win. It's like a nuclear fallout. You're close enough.
That's right. You can always take a red marker and just circle it and put an arrow to the 10th, Dennis.
There you go.
It's Graham's birthday. I got to make sure I have right.
That's right. What is it, Andy?
Oh, I'd have to look at the calendar to let you know that, but it's there.
But it is on there.
But it is
Brahms is on there.
All right.
That's right.
It's March 12th. Anybody in the chat who wants to get me a present? I need
There
an
you go.
FF5.
You might have to remind him closer to March.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, we are a little ways off. But guys, if you're going calendar, what are you guys talking about? Well, we're talking about the calendar limited to 40. We're printing 50, but we're holding 10 back because, I want one. Dennis wants one. Relatives might want one. You never know. So it's limited to 40. 9 out of 40 are taken, and these do ship in December. So you will get it in time for the new year.
Nice.
So go check it out. Lilineth, Infernal Conflict. She's going back to the abyss, her home where it all started. There's a war that's going on. She battles in it. We find out more about her origin story and how she became the badass bee that she is. So become part of the battle, join it, and back Lilineth, Infernal Conflict. And we'll check back on that sucker in a little bit. I got something cool over the weekend. I almost feel like Aaron, except it's not a 9.8. I know. But
it's got to be at least a 9.4 for Aaron. Or 9.2.
I don't even know. I doubt that. I think it's Dennis. Next time I see you, I'll let you look at it, and hopefully it gets I'm going with a 7, but I picked up Strange Tales 178. It's the first Jim Starlin, Adam Warlock, first appearance of Magus. It's got some great art in here. Jim did the inks on it.
Nice.
I think he cut. You know what? I'm going to open it and see. I think he colored this one as
Make
well.
yourself big and share some pages.
Oh yeah, that's true. Make myself big. I need Lilineth's box to do that. Okay. So unlike Aaron, I'm not wearing gloves. No gloves.
Yeah, that's because you're a real fan, not one of those phony guys.
That's right. Now I'm not going to put it in my back pocket. So Jim Starlin, writer, artist, colorist. So there you go. And I love that splash page.
Yeah.
Just love it.
Nice. Very
So
cosmic.
yeah. I've got the trade paperback. I've got Jim's artist edition that has these pages in it, but I really wanted a nice copy of the actual book. So
Those layouts were very unique for the era. What is that, 74, 75?
yes, it's 75.
75, yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They were Jim was doing some cool stuff on this book.
Yeah.
For sure. Just with the writing, where he took the character and stuff. I mean, talk about, I need to ask Jim how long it took him to do this issue, because there's no way he got this done. Writing, pencil, inks, and colors, and
Yeah, exactly.
this thing had to
In
take
4 weeks.
this had to take a couple of months. Oh yeah, look at that.
Well, what issue is before it and what issue is after it? Did he do the issue after it too?
Yeah, so he before it was, because this is Strange Tales.
Oh,
So before it was, I can't remember the character, but it just focused on different characters and such. So I don't know the character before it.
Check inside. That might be bi-monthly.
All right, let me look. And then after it, yeah, Strange Tales went 178. I'm sure Marcus will know, probably to 181. Let's see, printed in. Living or dead. Yeah, we know. Doesn't say, just says printed in the United States.
Yeah, keep going. It'll say if it's monthly or bi-monthly.
All right,
in
let's
the
see. Marvel
edition.
Comics, Madison, New York. Yep, it's bi-monthly.
Yeah, that's
So-
how he's able to do it.
That's it. Yeah, every 2 months. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I think it went to 181, and then they kicked it back to his own magazine again, Warlock. But here's something else I got, dude. I sent away, and I'm keeping myself large because this deserves it. I sent away a bunch of comics to this bindery, and it's a favorite run of mine, and I got bound. I'll show the spine first. The Justice League Europe, the Bart Sears collection, that thick. Every issue of Justice League Europe that Bart did, all in one handy book. There's the cover.
Wow.
There's the back cover. It's got a little, I think they added this because they sent a copy of my order form back, and I didn't see the ribbon bookmark in it. And I
That's
think
nice.
they might have added it because it did take longer than expected, but it's great. It is,
That turned out awesome.
dude. When you see this, Dennis, I mean,
can't wait.
it was like, I did upgrade a number of things, so I think it was around $80 with shipping.
That's it.
But yeah,
So you had to send them all your comics, though,
yes,
and they trimmed them. It appears.
yes.
Okay.
They had to trim some, so all the ads obviously are in it because
Yep. It's a whole book.
Yeah.
That's
but all
cool.
the covers, everything. I mean, you could do a table of contents. It just comes down to you've got to. They say specifically the order they get the books in the stack. They're not making sure it's the order you want. It needs to be the way you want them.
Oh,
So you shipped it exactly how you want it in there.
Right. So like Bart did 1 through 8, 9 was a fill-in, but Bart actually inked issue 9 over Art Nichols, the fill-in artist. So I had that put in here. And then like 13 and 14 were fill-ins, I believe. 21, there were a few fill-ins, and then he came back to the book around issue 58 or something. But the good thing is the most they can do on one book, I believe they said, is it's either 24 or 26 issues. Because I sent this out in like March. And whatever the number is, whether it's 24 or 26, it's the exact number he did. That's why I put the fill-in issue that he inked in it, because I figured, well, yeah, it could be less, but he actually inked it. Now, if there was like 27 issues, that fill-in would have been out the door. So,
right.
So
And
yeah,
it
so
depends on your page count too. Back then there were 22 pages.
yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Yes,
$10,
Art of
Paul
Roy.
Taylor.
This is the Ben Grimm shirt, by the way.
I noticed that too.
Art of Roy was asking if that's what that was.
So let's see. Paul Taylor, thank you for the 10. Hey, Andy, Dennis, and Graham. Aaron said, I assume you meant said, I thought you
Aaron
just heard
Rain.
this campaign. You're closing it out already. Aaron needs to just close his stream and get over here. I gave him an hour and change grace period, so he can close his stream down and come over here now.
Well, Corey Landis
I
says
think
that
the
Aaron
rate
told him
is.
to come here, but he's going to watch Jaws.
Oh,
Oh, the 50th anniversary is in the theater. I bet he's got tickets for that.
he does.
So it sounds
Yeah.
like.
Oh, okay. Got it.
We're going to need a bigger show.
We're gonna need a bigger show. That's right. How dare he go see Jaws?
But
I saw it in the theaters, which he did not, which is really child abuse because I was only 6 when that movie came out. So actually, wait, did Jaws come out in the summer? I don't remember the exact time of year.
Yes.
I was 5 when it came out, and my parents took me to see it. And Aaron was like 10 or 12. So, he did not see it in theaters. So, but I did. Dennis,
I've
did you
seen it
see
in
that?
theaters
Theater?
a few times.
We-
They
we
came out
even-
last year. We saw it in IMAX last year.
so
Well,
that
last
was-
year? Why were they showing it last year? There were I saw it 5 years ago for the 45th anniversary.
Mm-hmm. I don't know. Maybe there were.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
Dennis, did we see that last year? I think we did see it last
We
year
did.
too.
We did.
Yeah,
'cause there's no way-
They had it in IMAX.
Yeah. Yeah, because 5 years ago was 2020, so there's no way they did a 45th. So that means, because I must have saw it 10 years ago then, because I'm sure they did a 40th.
Probably.
Yeah, but we did see it last year. That's right. Wow. Well, hello, Peter Ma. That's
Hey, Ma, how you
Crazy.
doing?
Yeah, no. So you were asked if I had seen it. My dad, this was one of the last movies he ever saw in the theaters. But when I say theaters, we all saw it because it was a drive-in.
Right.
So we would always go in. So my brother and I would be in the back seat. I was young. My brother was really young. Actually, I don't think he went because I don't remember him being in the back seat at all. So I bet he was with the babysitter. But we went and saw that, and I hardly remember it. I'm like, oh, I don't want to go swimming after that. But as a kid. But then I saw it in one of the anniversary editions in the theater. I've owned it on Laserdisc and back with all the different formats. So I've seen it so many times. It's just such a good movie. And then my niece and nephew had never seen it. So I just watched the 4K edition with them like a couple months ago.
When I saw it, I was living in Florida, and my buddy and I, the next day, were at the beach, and we're talking about it. Wasn't that cool? We're standing in the ocean. I got, probably chest deep in the water, and we're talking about it. And I ended up stepping on a skate, which is in the ray family, and it has like a little electric charge. And I stepped on, we're talking about the shark, and I step on this thing. I get zapped by it, and I'm like, fuck. Oh. I just jumped up, and I was high stepping out of that water so fast.
Oh,
scared the piss out of me.
Yep. And then as a kid, you're going swimming in your local lake, and I'm like, well, I don't want a shark. I didn't know sharks weren't in the lakes. Sharks should be in everything. As a kid, you just assume sharks are in everything. Sharks could be in the swimming pool. Yeah, what are you talking about?
Yeah, but the difference, like, I was a little skittish about ocean water and stuff because it's not clear. I mean, you know how it is in Florida. It's not crystal clear. But
not till you get to the Keys, then it is.
Well, yeah. But swimming pool, I never went to the Keys till I was an adult. But swimming pools, I never, after the movie, didn't bother because I mean you can see everything in a swimming pool.
Yeah.
But going off the coast, even in like Ocean City, Maryland and stuff, nope. I was good for a while. Didn't need to.
Great whites like the cold water.
Yeah, I was
northeastern water is what they like.
Yeah, exactly. So there was no need for it.
Then they came out with orca. Then you had a whole other species to be afraid of.
Yeah, orca, of course, didn't bother me. They're making a movie. I watched the trailer for you guys. I'm sure Gramwell, Dennis, I'm going out on a limb saying you'll remember what the actual name of it was too. I believe, was it World War I where that ship got hit and all the guys were in the water and a lot of them were...
No, World War II, the Indianapolis.
Yeah. I just watched the trailer for a movie they based on that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks really good.
Yeah, because the Indianapolis, they had just dropped off the payload for the nuke, or I should say the atomic bomb.
Mm-hmm.
And they had left and they were on their way back and went bloop, got torpedoed.
Yeah, and it was a secret mission, so nobody knew where they were.
Yep.
How many survived out of that?
Don't remember.
I don't remember. A lot of them survived in the water, but then by the time they all got,
well, no, that's what I'm saying.
They got eaten by the sharks, and
right. That's what I'm saying. I'm assuming.
I bet Marcus knows since he's in the chat, so he'll probably just
that's right.
With the answer.
Well, Aaron will know when he gets here because he'll have just seen that whole scene that John Milius wrote.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm guessing there were survivors. That's a pretty downer of a movie if it ends.
Yeah, there's survivors. There's like 200 and something, I think.
Okay. I was going to say that would be a pretty downer if there weren't. Yeah. Paul Taylor nailed it. Marcus is good for the comic book stuff. Of the nearly 1,200 people, wow. 5 days. Oof, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that whole sequence wasn't in the original script, and John Milius wrote it, and then Robert Shaw rewrote it. Shaw was a novelist before he was an actor.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he had a lot of hit books.
Oh, damn! Well,
so he took a shot at it and pared it down to the kind of stuff he could say or would say.
Right.
Pretty interesting. Right. Yeah. One of the best scenes in the movie,
Wow. Well, that's cool. Paul Taylor Shaw had lots of fights with Richard. Yeah, I knew that.
Oh, yeah, he did. They did not. He did not like Dreyfus at all. And vice versa.
Yeah. He was always trying to manhandle him and, macho him up, I'll bet he didn't try to do that to Sean Connery in From Russia with Love.
Yeah, right.
I mean, Connery oozes testosterone. You know?
Oh yeah. Oh hell yeah.
I just watched The Last Crusade last night. I haven't seen that since I saw it in the theaters. And even though Connery is playing Indy's dad, who is sort of a goofy professor type of stuff, you can see these looks that he gives and just the star quality on him. That like when he's in a scene, he's owning the scene. No matter who's in it with him.
Yeah, well, I mean, he was just one of those actors that did that. He just stole every scene he was in. He was just that damn good.
And there's only one movie I ever paid for where I actually walked out of it and Sean Connery was in it.
Oh, is it Gentlemen?
No, I actually stayed for that whole one.
Oh.
It was Highlander 2. I was such a huge fan of the Highlander. My wife and I were excited. Oh my God, he's in another one. It's continuing. And we halfway through, we literally both looked at each other at the same time. And she was like, I can't even stand this. Do you want to leave? I'm like, thank God. I'm like, I almost want to get my money back, but screw that at this point. They don't give refunds. I don't care. Let's just leave. We left. Never have watched the ending on it. I couldn't. It was that bad.
Well, League of Extraordinary Gentlemen made Sean Connery walk out of Hollywood. He retired after that movie because he hated it so much. He says, I'm done. This is bullshit. I'm done.
Was that one of his last ones?
Was his last one. He retired after that because he hated it so much.
Yeah.
Really? Wow. That's sad. That is so sad. Oh my God.
In the first Highlander, my brother thought Clancy Brown should have won Best. He was great. I mean, he epitomized the big bad guy. Oh, he was great. I agree with that. He should have.
Oh man.
I've never seen Highlander.
What?
Really?
Yeah.
As diverse as you are in your stuff, you've never seen Highlander. You now have homework, my friend.
I'm having a hard time picturing the French guy who is the Highlander. What's his name? He played Greystoke, isn't he in there?
Lambert. Is it Christopher Lambert?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
I was better with him as Highlander than I was as him with Tarzan Greystoke.
I hated Greystoke.
I couldn't deal with that movie.
Yeah.
What?
That Frankenstein head.
Yeah, I just couldn't deal with it.
Yeah.
Speaking of Frankenstein, so apparently Rotten Tomatoes and stuff are dropping reviews for the new Frankenstein, and it's getting great reviews.
Oh, I can't wait. I don't get excited about movies anymore because I'm so disappointed, but I'm really looking forward to this. Del Toro is Frankenstein's his favorite, and he wants everything to be practical in this, so he's got construction workers building things and plastering things and the cinematography looks amazing on it. And the dude who plays the monster is 6'5".
Yeah.
And he looks really, they haven't really shown too much of his face or his, but they got him all wrapped up, and he's out in the Arctic and everything. And he screams out, Victor's name.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks so cool.
Dude, there's so much. Hold on. I got to grab this book.
He's 6'5", but I'm wondering, is he going to have like the Herman Munster high heel boots anyway to even jack him up higher?
Right.
Probably. I wonder.
Well, he's playing off against, what's his name? Who plays Victor?
What's his face from Star Wars?
Yeah. His name is I can't remember, but that guy's like 5'6", 5'7". I mean, he's not very tall. So standing against the monster, he's going to look great.
Really? He's that short?
Oscar Isaac. Yeah.
I know I showed this before.
Thanks, Anna.
I just got this a few months ago.
Carrie Gammel's book, yeah.
Yeah, Carrie Gammel's, and I finally I got it around Father's Day. Finally had a chance to read it. And look, I got no problem saying it. I've never read Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. I've only seen the movies and stuff. So have you guys read it? Mary Shelley's?
It's a very hard read.
Yeah, way back when.
So
Yeah.
I'm assuming that this is this pretty close? Like the whole thing with the bride and stuff in this? Because or I always thought that was something that was added in the movies and whatnot. Because in this book, the monster basically, gets Victor to make him the bride and stuff. And then Victor makes her and then realizes what a mistake it was and then kills her like right then as well.
Right. And then the monster kills Elizabeth.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
yeah. Oh, see, it makes me kind of want to read the book, but at the same time I don't, so I just don't have the time.
it's the style of it is old fashioned. It was written in the 1819, something like that, somewhere around there, early 1800s. Bram Stoker's Dracula is a much easier read. It's like reading a pulp novel.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, this book is
I like Stoker's Dracula better.
This book is fantastic.
Audiobook, Andy. Audio.
There you go. That's a good idea, Anna.
Oh yeah, audiobook. There you go. Yeah.
Especially you could do that while you're drawing.
Oh yeah, exactly. Totally. I might have to do that because I mean, Carrie's art in this is fantastic. I mean, it's so nice.
Yeah.
Dennis, I'll have to let you borrow it. It's just
what's interesting about their books is it's like he's casting Boris Karloff as the monster in the original novel, as opposed to the Boris Karloff in the James Whale film. So, and he did the same thing with Lugosi in the Bram Stoker's Dracula, the true writing. And he's really adapting the novels, but he's casting, and he's got the license from the Lugosi family and the Karloff family to use their likenesses, which is really cool.
Yeah, I thought that too. And then, so going by, like you said, since he's doing it more like the novel, I assume the novel, it's the long hair, because the movie he had that, boxy head thing. Yeah. So, yeah, no, I mean, this was so freaking good. I want to read the interview with is it his daughter or his granddaughter? It's got to be his.
Oh, it's his daughter, Sarah Karloff?
Sarah, yeah.
Yeah, that's his daughter.
Yeah. So I want to read that interview, and then there's another interview with Sir Christopher.
I met her. She was really nice.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Sir Christopher Frayling wrote an afterword, so I still got to read that stuff. But I mean, just look at that that is so freaking cool.
Yeah.
And it looks like, I don't know, Carrie, I've never met him, only kind of talked to him online a few times. It looks like he was working digitally too. Just from the inking style and then some of the whiteout stuff, you just kind of look at and go, oh, that almost looks like it's pulled. And
isn't there another artist on that, like, that did the layouts?
No, he did the gray tones.
The artist did the gray tones? But Carrie did everything on that?
Carrie did everything, and the other guy did the gray tones, yeah.
Because on the Dracula one, I think there was another artist like drawing it, and then Carrie would draw all the Bela Lugosi stuff. I
thought that's what it was too, but it says story adaptation and art by Carrie Gamble.
Oh, okay.
And then it says, so it's kind of confusing. It says art and toning, L. Gehring.
Yeah, that's the guy. That's the same guy who did the Dracula.
And it says art and toning, but I mean, looking through this, I don't know what art the guy would have done, because I mean, it looks total Carrie to me. Now, I don't know. I'm not an expert on Carrie Gamble backgrounds, but like all the figure work looks Carrie to me, and all the the layouts and stuff too. So I don't know what the actual split is, but since it looks mostly Carrie to me, I was down with it. So
Graham, this one's for you. Do you like Kenneth Branagh's Frankenstein from the 90s?
Branagh's Frankenstein was okay.
That wasn't the one with De Niro, was it?
No, I don't know.
Who's the monster?
Well, it was with De Niro.
Was that the one with De Niro?
Yeah.
Paul goes, wasn't there a bad one that had Robert De Niro as the monster?
Yeah, that was it. Yeah,
I didn't like that.
The monster from New York.
Yeah. To me, that's the weird casting, like, and thank God it never got made, but that just reminds me of the bad casting when Tim Burton wanted to do Superman with Nick Cage.
Yeah,
just like, What?
Right.
What? Even the shots that have come out, you're just looking at him going, this doesn't work at all. And I love Nicolas Cage, but this does not work at all.
I could see that.
Yeah, it's like having John Wayne as Genghis Khan in The Conqueror. You know,
Yeah,
it's like, who thinks this is a good idea?
exactly. Just no way. There's no way. Weird casting, but accurate monster. Yeah, well, today for sure.
Well,
Today,
the makeup was good on De Niro, you know, but
it was just, I don't know.
yeah.
So back to that Frankenstein, and I haven't seen all the Frankenstein movies either. I have definitely seen the very first one because I remember watching it and going, wow, that thing was only an hour and change long. That's what they called a movie back then. And the other movies, did he ever speak?
Yeah,
I'm talking.
Frankenstein, he speaks.
Oh, he does. Okay. Because that was honestly another, and I've seen Bride of Frankenstein, but maybe it was just so long ago I don't remember the speaking stuff. So that was kind of another revelation to me reading this book is like, you know, he's basically stalking that family from a distance and he learns to read somewhat and then speak more and such. And I'm like, I had no idea.
Oh, in Shelley's book, he has these grand soliloquies.
Jesus.
Hey, Billy.
What's up, boys?
Welcome, Teen Sensation.
Does he really? He has these long...
these long soliloquies. Oh, yeah. Going on about, you know, life and death and the transition between and Victor and what is owed to him. And then when he feels put out, you know, he's going on about you've made me, you know, you owe me, you're I'm a mom, you know, all that kind of stuff. It's pretty remarkable, really.
Oh, wow. Yeah,
and it's not like you know, fire bad, you know, that kind of stuff. He's going on like he's on Shakespeare, you know.
Right.
Who
Yeah.
are you talking about, Graham?
Frankenstein. Mary Shelley's version.
Wow. Oh, in the movie, in the book.
In the book, yeah. And we're getting pumped up for Guillermo del Toro's Frankenstein in November.
Oh, in November it's launching for the Oscars, huh?
November 4th.
I don't know. They're going to have a hard time beating Young Frankenstein. I mean, Frankenstein.
Hey, look what I'm drinking, boys. I'm drinking Gansets.
Oh, nice.
What is it?
Yeah.
I love Gansett.
I don't understand, though. It's the 50th anniversary of Jaws. And last year they had the old, like for the past couple of years, they had the old cans. And now they're doing this.
Well, they had shark cans this year.
Shark
cans.
What kind of shark is it?
That's right.
Tiger shark.
You guys say it the right way.
A what?
A what? Yeah. How does his accent go from like New England to South Carolina?
I thought he was acting like he was gay because the nerd said, "So tiger shark," and he goes, "A what?" Play that, Andy. I don't know if you could get struck, but
and then he sounds like he's from New York. Well, how about we shove you down his throat? You know?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, yeah, it's wicked good clam juice there.
Beer with clam is making a comeback. I went to one of the R&D places, and when we were up in Boston, and they had all these different beers to try. I actually bought some. I might even have a can left in the fridge down there with clam. I'm not a clam fan, but it's good.
Let me tell you there's something, DT. Why don't you go grab yourself a can?
Yeah, I can't right now.
Why not? Oh, you got no pants on either?
Week. I am now relegated to drinking water with citrus or lemonade.
Why?
Let's just say, you remember that many of the audience knows I had my humongous kidney stone blown apart and removed.
Yeah.
And there were issues with it. And all I'm going to say is, yeah, I can't drink anything outside of that right now for a while.
Well, all I can say to that is no one likes a quitter, right, Graham?
That's right.
And that's why I'm not quitting, and it's in my refrige.
All right.
There you go.
Doctors think they know everything.
I know. Sean Collin, $5. Thank you. Love that book. You are my creator, but I'm your master. Obey.
Ooh.
Yes.
Victor.
It's when your kid tells you that you're like, whoa, wait a second. You better step on back.
That's right. Punk ass.
brought you into this world, I will take you out. So, all right, let's check something here.
Randy's popping it out. Check your email for the new secret discount tier. A foil cover with reduced shipping for all of you awesome existing backers.
That's
We got to
right.
check the email to do it.
What's that?
We have to check our emails to get that. Or will
Yes, you do.
Yep.
Yes, you do. We have gotten more. We are currently at 320 backers, $21,693. Thank you guys so much. Really appreciate it. Just the update. We added a foil cover, and that's what we're talking about. We sent out an email to everybody that backed the campaign up until the stream started. So basically, if you get that email in the secret tier, the book is discounted by $5 and the shipping is only $1 because you can't go back and adjust your order on Indiegogo. So that's what we want to do for you guys. And if you're new to it,
that's very fan friendly, bros.
That's what we're trying to do.
Good job.
And if you're new to the campaign, you can get the foil cover for $30 and you can get the box, which now includes the foil cover at no additional cost. So,
and we told everybody at the beginning, if we add anything to it, all of you that already backed the box will just get anything that gets added. There you go.
Look at that.
That's right. So it's in the box now. So go get it.
Great Otis from Superman. What more could anyone ask?
That's right. That's right. So go check that out, guys, and grab it on up along with all the other fun stuff you can get. Get yourself the big, beautiful box. Get yourself the calendar that goes to the printer next week. 9 out of 40 claims, still a bunch left, and ships in December. Of course, all the separate covers, and there's add-ons for all the stuff. So if you want to customize your order with my cover than John's or John's and the homage cover, whatever, knock yourself out. The black and white edition of the book, the retro newsprint edition. Oh, look at that. 62 out of 100 of those bad boys are now picked up. And once the 100 are gone, they're gone. I'm just looking for my graphic. There it is. Newsprint edition of the book. Brand new cover just for this edition of the book. Totally different coloring style inside the book to take you back to the 70s. And the book will be printed on newsprint. It'll be signed, numbered, and come with a certificate of authenticity right there.
How much is that book, Andy?
That book is $30.
Golly, that's just crazy.
That is just a steal. And Andy,
That's the one I ordered.
The interiors where you can tell the difference in the coloring styles, because that is an awesome comparison.
It sure
That's
is.
right.
It sure is. By golly. By golly.
There's the interior for the newsprint book. Flash you back to the simpler times of the 70s. And then it's like animation. There is the full color book right there. All the bells and whistles.
So what'd you just use, the flats?
Newsprint and full colors. Yeah. Before we even greenlit this thing, I talked to the colorist, Christopher, and I said, this is what we're looking at doing. I don't know how you flat your work, but if you could just flat it, taking this into account, because some flatters, some colors use flatters, and then some colors that don't use flatters, either way, will just throw down whatever color just because it's quick. Right. And they can change it really fast.
Right.
So he said, yeah, I can do it that way, no problem. So, yep. There you go.
Cool.
So get the two separate files.
Are you working with our pal Pete Smetti on this? I'm sorry, Graham. Sorry.
Yes, we are working with Pete. Yep.
Look at that. All winner squad right there.
There you go, Corey.
We backed his project in the first place for the newsprint stuff because we knew we wanted to do this. So that was a win-win for us. Pete's just a great guy, and I am so excited to see this.
Dude, I did the same exact thing.
Did you?
Yeah, same exact thing. Yeah.
Awesome.
Peter, I'm going to check that real fast because the foil should, but let me just check real quick here.
Even Marcus, yeah, I'm considering the newsprint. The newsprint is
the secret tier one. No, the secret. Okay. Let me just make sure. Secret tier. There's that. Right. The secret tier foil one, you cannot do add-ons because shipping for the secret tier one is only $1 because that's meant to act like an add-on for people that have already backed the campaign. So in other words, if you're somebody that backed the campaign, in the first 30 days, hello, Anna.
Hello.
Hey, Anna.
Hello, Anna.
Hey.
If you're someone who backed the campaign in the first 30 days and you're like, oh, they just added a foil, now I got to back that, and the shipping is going to be the full price, shipping cost of, $10. Ugh. The reason I did the secret tier is so you can just go pick that up and the shipping's $1. But no, I can't do add-ons on it because yeah. So it'd be $1. So yeah, can't do that. So the regular tier has add-ons. So there you go.
Yep. Exactly.
God.
Anna, how's the weekend treating you so far?
It's busy. It's been just me this weekend. Peaches is out of town, so.
Out of town on a holiday weekend? What?
Yeah, he had his daughter this weekend, so he went up there, and I'm like, oh, it's 105 up there. I'm gonna stay here.
Oh my God, it's 105.
Yeah, well, his daughter lives in Fresno, so it's really hot there.
Oh.
But I've been
Do you have baby
trying to.
Peaches with you?
What?
Do you have baby Peaches with you?
Yes, I do. So it's just been me and the baby who now crawls, which is fun.
Oh.
I know. So it's been a fun weekend. We went shopping yesterday to take advantage of some of those sales, and there's nothing for girls. Like all the baby girl stuff was all sold out, so I only got one thing for her, but it's cute.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's fun though. She's a good baby, but I decided
Great
to
baby. Oh my
yeah,
God,
I decided
I've
to
never seen
switch
a-
out my decorations, and she's like, "Oh, pumpkin stuff that I'm not supposed to put in my mouth, right in her mouth." And I was like,
Oh
"Oh,
yeah.
Oh,
so this was a great idea." I told him, I was like, "We might need to get a playpen."
Oh yeah.
Just for peace
One
of
of those
mind.
pack and plays.
Yeah.
Just so you can go to the bathroom and not have to worry.
Oh, I know. No, so she doesn't know how to lift up her legs yet, so she's dragging herself like a zombie. And I was in the bathroom and I was brushing my teeth, and I look over and she's right there. I'm like, "Oh, how did you get here?"
Brains.
Yeah. So has she crawled far enough where she snuck into your secret room there?
No, to get out here, you actually have to go outside of the house. So
Oh, nice.
I've had her in here a few times and she just stares at stuff, but she cannot physically get out here by herself yet.
Right. But when she's
least I hope
mobile,
No, I've never met a more content or happy baby in my life than little baby Peaches there.
Aw,
She's just perfect. Debbie just was not like, bring that baby back here tomorrow.
she's such a good girl. I just got her ears pierced too, and she was so good with that.
oh good.
What
That's
do they
good.
do with the baby? Do they ice the ear up and then?
No, they just put the little dots on and then go.
Oh,
Wow.
Didn't you get your girls' ears pierced?
my wife.
Yeah, but I mean, she was
Oh.
like, I think Courtney was 2, and I don't remember. So
Debbie wasn't allowed to get her ears pierced till she was like 14.
Oh,
Or
that
wear
sucks.
makeup. Yeah, so like that 14, 15. And then Lauren, her sister, was a surprise, and she's 17 years younger than us. Forget it, she got everything when she was little,
Mhm.
It's amazing. The first daughter, and how my father-in-law was and stuff. Forget it. Real strict with her and stuff. And
The second one, they're like, "Who cares?"
yeah, they're like,
Yeah,
yeah,
pretty
whatever. Yeah, she got a tattoo and shit like that when she was in high school. And like, oh my God.
See, I wish I didn't get a tattoo because it looks like a prison tattoo. I'm like, oh, this is so janky.
Oh, you got
Yeah.
Thank you, Paul.
oh my God, that's God, my brain's just fogging over. as long as when your daughter's 12, she doesn't look like that picture you shared of
Oh my God.
Kardashian Kanye kid. Good Lord. I was like, that kid's 12. Are you kidding me?
I know.
Dude, come on.
Wait. I got to see this.
Dude, it's
Go on my here. I'll pull it up and I'll share my
pull it up
screen.
and share
So
it.
I saw this meme and I didn't know if it was real or not because it was making the comparison. So Prince George is 12 and apparently so is Northwest Kim and Kanye's daughter. And it showed the picture and I was like, that is not real. And I looked it up and I'm like, oh my God, it is real.
Oh, yeah, here it is.
So this is Kim and Kanye's daughter,
who's 12. Yeah.
12 years old.
Seems well adjusted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Corset and everything. Sure. Yeah.
Well, and you know what? It's even worse because I saw more photos that came out of her and Kim out and about. So Kim is fine with her walking around public like this.
Right.
So
Oh,
I know.
But that shouldn't surprise anybody.
Yeah. No.
No.
You know what I mean?
it doesn't, but you would just like to
Didn't
think.
Kim Kardashian
know.
make her name for herself from a sex tape?
Yes.
Okay. Well,
Yeah.
there we have it.
Well, you know what's worse is it wasn't even her. It was her mom that sold it.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so her mom was the one pimping her out. And you know what? I saw this one meme and I'm like, you know what? It's actually kind of true. And it's like she took her 4 talentless daughters and made them all billionaires.
Yeah, you're right. 100%.
That's true.
You know, it's like, all right, you know what? That is a good point.
Everybody
Yeah.
needs a mommy dearest, I guess.
I guess so.
Dennis, did
All
you have
the
a
cost of
stage
the two
mom?
implants.
Oh,
Did I have a what?
Stage mom when you were, when you were in, drama school and you were, in commercials as a kid?
Yeah, I sure did.
didn't we all?
I didn't know
What was that movie?
I
What
didn't
was
know
that
I
movie?
told you about that.
You see 21 Jump Street? Remember the movie they made on it?
Yeah.
And then you had Jonah Hill and his
Yep.
parents had that wall, and there's that one picture of him. That was him, really when he was a baby, like his parents were pushing him to be an actor. He's got no fucking shirt on and stuff, like he's naked.
Oh,
Oh,
He's like, this is embarrassing me.
well, see, it doesn't always work. Goody Two Shoes says Kim's mom sold my tape too, but it went nowhere.
exactly. Exactly. That is awful. There was another video going around I saw of is it Leaf Schreiber? He's the dude that played Sabretooth, wasn't he?
Yeah,
In the
yeah.
fir-
Yep.
Of his kid, who I didn't know he had a son that is now going around as a girl.
Yeah, he's got a trans kid like they all do.
He
Oh,
has
yeah.
3 boys. No, that's Megan Fox. Her 3 boys are all trans.
Yeah.
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 So
All
is
three?
Charlize Theron. All her kids, she's got like
2 adopted
4
boys that are
they're
now
all
girls.
adopted. They're all adopted. And yet all of them are either trans or gay or lesbian or something. What are the odds?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. My God. I got a son studying to be an engineer, and another one's a welder, so.
There you go.
Yeah, but they were born daughters. I mean, come on.
Yeah.
That's
So
true.
when-
Yeah,
when
that's
she
true. I
graduated-
forget to tell people that. Yeah. My son Matthew's going to be the female. He's going to transition and become the female champion wrestler, in the Olympics.
That would be hilarious.
Like, well, Matthew, you're ranked like 288 in the country or whatever he is. I'm like, you know what?
you
Here
want to
we
move
go.
up to that number 1 spot.
You wanna be number 1. Start growing that hair. Get some of those fake eyelashes.
Start throwing that hair.
That
Bag
would
out. You'll
actually be
win.
funny if all the guys were just like, okay, since the trans dudes are ruining it for women anyway, why don't all the professional athletes just start doing it and then ruin it for those trans assholes?
Because they're normal. When me and my friends were in high school, we wanted to be Olympians, right? Like, what can we do? Like badminton. How hard is it to be badminton? So we decided we were going to be bad. And then we saw the Chinese, oh yeah, that's not going to work. We'll get our fucking asses smoked in
It's like
that.
watching them ping pong, It's like, what?
Yeah. It was
That ball go
badminton.
100
How
miles
can
an
you
hour?
be badminton,
What's worse, badminton or curling?
Oh,
You know,
curling.
you just-
Well, we did look into curling, but we could never get the ice time. So
Oh,
Curling's amazing.
curling's great.
It is.
You get some brats and some beers, right, Dennis?
Yeah, some brats. Yeah,
get some brats
some,
and some
some
beers.
beer-soaked brats with them
There you
beers.
go.
That's right. I don't know about that, guys. I can tell you a movie recommendation. Do not waste your money on Honey Don't. My daughter really wanted to see it, and I was like, all right, so I'll go. And then my wife went to, this was a couple Fridays ago, actually, and what a waste of a movie.
What
It's
was
just-
it?
that one? What's that about?
It's called Honey Don't. It's this, the main actress or the actress in it, the star, is a private detective, and Chris Evans is in it, and he plays a preacher running his own church, and it's, you know, he sells drugs and stuff like that out the back and whatnot. It's just a mess of a movie, and it's from one of the Coen brothers. So right out of the gate, I thought it would be good because they usually do good stuff. Huh?
Is it supposed to be a comedy?
It's a drama comedy.
It's a dramedy.
Yeah, dramedy.
We were supposed to go see it. That was on our review list, but obviously with all the stuff going on, I'm out for a couple weeks for movies. But it looked, the preview made it look all right. And it's, I can't think of the girl's name, but she's from The Substance, Demi Moore's younger twin in The Substance.
Oh, that's what's her face's daughter.
Yes.
Oh wait, now I'm curious because I didn't
Carrie.
know it was who.
The girl from Groundhog's Day. It's her daughter.
Yeah, the one from
Margaret Quaylen. Margaret
yes,
Quaylen.
yes.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah, and she plays this detective, and she's going in. It looked Quayle.
Quayle, yeah. Yeah, that's
Yep,
it.
there it is. Yep. And it looked cool, but, they did change the name, because it was supposed to be Honey Don't Go. And they just took off the go, so it's just Honey Don't.
Oh,
And
was
people went-
Ryan Gosling in this movie?
No,
Who was the
Chris
guy? in
Evans
it?
is.
Oh, Chris Evans. That's who it is.
Yeah,
He's
Chris
the
Evans is.
preacher guy.
Yeah. Holy shit, Andy McDowell is her mom. I can
Yes.
see that now looking at her.
Yeah, she was in Once Upon a Time in Hollywood. She was one of the Manson girls.
Yes.
She's the one that was hitting on Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
Well,
The-
she didn't have twins or triplets. She had, 26 uplets or something? Because she got pregnant every time on Groundhog Day.
Yeah. I will say one of the funniest characters in the movie was Charlie Day from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia.
Mm-hmm.
He had a small part as the local cop detective. He was really good for the little bit of time he was in it. He was really good. So I give him credit. Chris Evans' character just seemed kind of pointless. Aubrey Plaza's character, just the whole movie itself just seemed kind of, the plot behind it just seemed pointless. And I know they were trying to swerve you with like Chris Evans' character, leading you down the path, like, oh, because it centers around there's a murder or a death in the beginning of the movie, whatever. So it's a mystery. And they're trying to make you go, oh, Chris Evans is behind it. And Chris Evans is behind it. And then, of course, they take a different route. But then you're just kind of like, okay, but then the stuff you did with Chris Evans' character in the movie was just kind of, you would think if it was going to be, you're trying to lead it as he's the culprit or he's the guy behind it, he'd have more substance in the movie than what it was. It just, it wasn't that good. And, the directing was nice. There were some nice shots in it. So I'll give it that, some nice cinematography that I noticed. But walking out of it, if we did our review, I would have gave it probably a 4.5 out of 10. And then I did look at some of the reviews for it, and it did not do that well. So I was right on the money with what I was giving it. So
That's a lesbian one, right? Like she's a lesbian.
yeah, her and Aubrey Plaza and stuff. And then just some of the stuff, like, I am no prude by any means. You guys know me. But man, some of the stuff in the movie, my daughter's sitting next to me. Helen, is sitting next to her now. Yeah, Courtney's 22, but still, some of the explicitness they're doing in this movie, I'm like, oh my God.
You mean nudity and sex or
Yeah.
Oh.
So
That's
was
yeah.
the worst to
was
have to
it-
sit next to your dad and watch.
It is, and it doesn't matter. I mean, Courtney could be 30 years old, and if I watched this movie with her, I'd be like, "Oh, this is just very uncomfortable."
So was it as bad as Peacemaker or not?
Oh, it was worse than Peacemaker.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Peacemaker. If you guys haven't seen it, the second season just dropped, and in the first episode of the second season, there's an orgy scene. But
Does it show everything?
Yeah, I mean, they show, there's full nudity in it and stuff.
It's like True Blood level of orgy.
Oh yeah.
Oh God.
Oh yeah. Which Mike Carlin, who was the Superman editor forever at DC, before I even saw the first episode of the season of Peacemaker, Mike, did a post on Facebook, and he just goes, "Hey, watch Peacemaker. This isn't a knock on it, but because basically it's the shared universe with Superman and stuff. If you took your kids to see Superman and you're thinking, oh, cool, we can go right into Peacemaker.
Yeah.
Little forewarning, there's an orgy scene with full frontal on both sides.
Oh.
So you might not want to take your 13-year-old that saw Superman, even though it ties in. Because like Nathan Fillion is in it. James Gunn's brother that plays Maxwell Lord is in the first episode. Hawk Girl's in the first episode, which you just got to think like, yeah, Marvel's kind of doing that now with Deadpool because Deadpool's in the actual universe now. But at least in Deadpool, the worst thing he does is, besides the violence, is the F-bombs, right? So that's hard to work in. If you put Deadpool in like Doomsday, are they going to curtail what he says? Because you only get one for a PG-13 movie. After that, you got to go to R rating.
Right.
I don't think Marvel wants to do that. So DC has this shared universe, and it's like, hey guys, you like Superman? Come on over to Peacemaker.
Let's fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing is like you can use more than one F-bomb and still be PG-13, but the F-bomb can't be used in a sexual connotation. It's like you can't say, I want to fuck you, but you can say, yeah, oh, fuck you, two different.
I don't know. I'm going to, so when we see the movies weekly that we go see, if it's a PG-13, we're usually on the lookout because, they're going to, it's PG-13. They're going to do it. And I swear every PG-13 I've seen has said it once, and that's it.
Let's just check that out.
But maybe they're just doing it just to be careful. I don't know. They might know that they can get away with it going by what you said, but I don't know. I just remember it only being done once. But yeah, I mean, Peacemaker's good. The story's good and stuff. But once again, it's kind of like they're forgetting the main part of storytelling, which is,
shocking.
This.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, but does this advance the story? And if it doesn't, take it out. Or could you do something else in its place? And that whole orgy scene, because it seems like Dennis and I are the only ones that have seen it. To me, I'm like, you could have easily taken that out and he could have just had this raging party. Because the basic gist was he was blowing off steam. So he had this kind of rager of a party. That was the basic gist. Right. But
so
they were
Andy,
like,
we were both right. You can only use one F-bomb.
Okay.
But it has to be a non-sexual F-bomb. If you use it more than once or in a sexual context, it results immediately in an R rating.
Okay. So there you go. So they can say, oh, fuck, and shit like that. But yeah.
Yeah. But they can't say, let's fuck.
Right.
Did you see the thing for Savant? The trailer for that? Yeah, it's. I won't play it if you don't want, but you got to see the threads, of what everyone's talking about. Hang on, let me see this, if you don't mind. And then it's literally like a leftist woman's, wet dream. She hunts terrorists and all this stuff. So I don't want to play it.
You could play, just, pause it after like 20 seconds or something like that.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. You tell me when to pause, or if I could change the time or something, right?
Yeah, if you want to bump the settings up to 1.25 speed. Oh yeah, there's playback speed.
Yeah. Let me do that. Hang on.
What are we watching, Billy?
Okay. This is new movie. New Jessica Chastain's new series on Apple TV.
Okay.
So.
And what's it called?
Savant. She hunts terrorists, but look who all the terrorists are. And then you just have to look at the quartering. It's like, this is jerk off material for SSRI popping shit libs. It's holy white women fantasy. Do you ever think there will be a single Islamic terrorist in the whole show? Because they're chasing terrorists,
Yeah, right.
And what does the one guy say? It was funny. Man, where's the one about? Oh yeah. There's the one about where they say, when are you going to find out that the 1,000? Here he goes. I can't wait for the scene where she discovers that 80% of the white supremacist terrorists are actually all working for the FBI. Which is true, Yeah, so yeah, watch. There you go.
Click the full screen thing.
Blow it up, yeah.
Sorry, Dylan.
What's she looking at? She's working.
She's working. I thought this was a no-work weekend, Mom.
Oh my God! Of course, it's
Yeah,
like an interracial couple.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Jet locked and loaded, been planted for months. The hunt has begun.
Yeah, exactly. And
What do
you
you
know who it is.
people who are playing
who
the
the bad
test?
guys are. See?
My job is
That's why we call her the savant.
snipers.
She's
bombing
basically going to go to all the school
something.
board meetings.
I don't know what it is, but
What's that?
She's basically going to go to all the school board meetings and show all the terrorists.
Yeah. But that's basically what this is, and it's
Right.
all how she stops, all these extremist attacks, and all the extremists look like
it's massive.
This guy isn't just planning violence. He's out to make a statement.
What kind of a statement?
The kind that history refers to with a month and a date.
Okay.
Well, on
And
the
that
bright
was-
side, there won't be a season 2.
Yeah, and now she's a
Yeah.
yeah. So here's the bad guy. Here they are, it's just like you got, and now they're after her daughter, of course. These. So here she's hitting a birthday cake or something. What's she doing? Anyway, but it's just getting eviscerated online. And it's this is something that this was their dream in 2017,
Right.
and now it's
And
coming
been
out.
taking
And
this
it's like,
long,
okay.
8 years later. Missed
They
that
made it
target audience.
2017.
No. Like this is what Hollywood was making movies like this in 2017. So white supremacists, Trump supporters, all that stuff. This is their fantasy fucking dream, like Anna's favorite governor, Gavin Newsom.
Oh my God!
President.
How dare you?
How dare you?
All of our leftist friends, the shit. Oh my God, they're just trying. It's unbelievable how they're just trying to make this guy happen, and now to be a hero and everything, and he's so great, and it's like you gotta be fucking kidding.
He's
me.
beyond retarded. I don't talk about politics, but I personally hate him.
Yeah. Well,
Your governor?
I
you
found
live there too, so yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
no,
like him. I don't
hate
live
him.
there.
Yeah, I wouldn't live there. But I got Andy to watch some. We're going to get Andy to watch some old movies because Andy doesn't like old movies.
That's
So we're
not
going to do retro movie reviews.
Not true.
And I bought my first one. So I'll see if you guys have ever heard of it. It is a great classic, Damnation Alley. Has anybody here seen it?
I've heard of it. I haven't seen it, I don't think.
Is that the one where the guy's on the run?
Damnation Alley. It's a post-apocalyptic world.
Oh,
It
no,
had
sorry,
this
no.
unique vehicle. It was what I call the 1977 forerunner of the Cybertruck. Jan Michael Vincent and George Papard are traveling across the destroyed Earth, basically, for human civilization. And I saw this as a bootleg as a kid on a VHS. And that's the only time I've ever seen it. And it stuck with me. I've never seen it for sale anywhere. Lo and behold, Fandango at Home just released it. I bought it because I haven't seen it. That is going to be our launch movie to watch something from 1977. Wow. I am very excited for this movie. Paul Winfield's in it, Jackie Earle, Haley. So, you know, a couple of classics from that era.
Hey, Jan Michael Vincent is 6 years older than, or 5 years older than Mark Hamill. But he looked really young then. Remember,
he did. Back when he was Stringfellow Hawk and Airwolf too.
Yep, and remember that movie Big Wednesday came out in '77. That was Milius's version. You know what? Remember, Spielberg did Close Encounters.
Yep.
Lucas did Star Wars, and everyone thought that surf movies were going to be the big thing. Yeah. What if Lucas had cast Jan Michael Vincent as Luke Skywalker?
I don't know.
It probably would have been a more masculine movie.
I would have approved of that. Preferred that.
All right, let's check this trailer out.
We wouldn't have had Jan Michael Vincent drinking blue milk either.
Well, he had something in that.
Green.
He drank something.
Yeah,
you're right.
Drink everything.
Yeah, he's like, you know what? Antifreeze is fine. You have to color it. I'll just drink this antifreeze out of my teeth.
All right, let's see what this is all about. I sped it up a little bit, 1 in 25.
Multiple warhead strike confirmed. Retaliatory strike on advisement.
Hostile missiles heading to major U.S. population targets. Launch retaliatory missiles. All enemy targets.
You have seen great adventures. Now you're about to live one.
In a world.
Damnation Alley. Everything man remembers is gone. Everything he has achieved is forgotten. Every place he has lived has become a wasteland, desolate, barren. And these 5 survivors may be the only humans left alive. Together, they will attempt a journey into the unknown. Only their courage and the instinct to live could carry them safely through the hell that lies ahead. The devastation of man. And the mutations of nature gone wild. And somehow, they must endure this journey through the nightmare of what we once knew as Earth. Somehow they must survive this journey through Damnation Alley. Starring Jan Michael Vincent, George Peppard, Dominic Sanda, Paul Winfield, Jackie Earle Haley. Produced in the magic of Sound 360.
Oh,
more than a motion picture. And
Damnation Alley.
Wow.
Was this pre or post Bad News Bears for Jackie?
It is post.
Post.
Oh.
Wow.
Well, there you go.
I like how that sound system they were advertising, and then in big letters, patent is pending. You know,
Yeah.
They didn't own it yet, but the patent is pending. I wonder if they ever got it.
Exactly. Oh
so
my
anyway,
God.
guys, that is my pick for the first movie. I have not seen it since probably 80, 81, 82, somewhere in there. And I've never seen it since. And I vaguely remember it, but that vehicle he was in was the coolest vehicle at that time. And it's today's version of the Cybertruck. So got to see it.
Oh my God. I guess.
It
No,
looks like
it's not a guess. You get to pick the next movie, but this is going to be the first
Oh,
one.
wait. I get to pick. Oh, I didn't know we were going that way.
You guys should do Horror Express.
I've never seen that one.
You never seen that?
Oh,
that's great.
that one's good.
What year is that from?
It's 1972, 74, something like that. It's got Christopher Lee, Peter Cushing, And playing a crazy Russian Cossack is none other than Telly Savalas.
Telly
Oh,
Savalas.
Oh, no
Telly
way.
Savalas as
Mhm.
Ivan.
You know what? It's one of these crazy things. It's part Agatha Christie. It's part Night of the Living Dead. It's part what was the other one? There's another movie. Because it touches on all these different subgenres. And it's really, really good. Weird, but good. Hey, thank you, Eric.
I wrote it down. Thank you.
Hey,
Yeah,
have you guys ever seen? I know you have, Graham. You ever see Rollerball?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, now Rollerball. Yeah, because I saw them mention that in the chat. I
James
saw
Caan?
Rollerball a long time ago. So
Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah,
that used to be on what was the precursor to HBO. Is called Cinema Plus, in Florida at least. And they would show that damn thing like twice a night.
Jonathan. Did you ever see? Speaking of like old movies, if we're talking 70s, did you ever see Death Race 2000?
Oh yeah, dude, that's a classic.
That's a good one with what's his name, Carradine as Frankenstein. Remember that was his name?
He was
and
awesome.
Sylvester Stallone.
Yes, as Machine Gun Joe.
That's it. Yeah.
Oh wait, Stallone was in it. I don't think I've seen it then.
It's
I know
a
the
pre-Rocky
name,
film.
but
Well,
yeah, that I don't know if I've seen that one. Then I didn't know.
own it.
Yeah, I don't recall Stallone. So, well, that's freaking cool. That's way cool.
She was pure like apple pie. She was a hooker.
Well, that was the clip. Wasn't that the clip you showed with Norm and Jerry Seinfeld? Yeah.
What made me think of it was that Frank Stallone just posted a clip from Kojak that had Sly in it. It was a pre-Rocky Kojak episode, and Sylvester Stallone was like really going off in it, you know, like yelling and stuff, and then finally Kojak slaps him down.
Oh shit! I've never seen that.
You're a bum, kid.
Oh, I do not own it, and it is not available for purchase. Dang it.
Yeah, I'm sure you can find it somewhere. Arnold was on an episode of Streets of San Francisco. Never seen that one either. I love watching stuff with these guys, you know, their first movies and TV appearances and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So,
Anna, I was watching the $6 Million Man today with William Shatner.
Shatner was in the $6 Million Man.
Yeah, he plays an astronaut, right? Who comes back to Earth after being exposed to like this magnetic field, and it basically turns him into Gary. What was
Gary
the character
Seven.
name from the second pilot, Where No Man Has Gone Before? When he turns into that godlike character, you know, it's basically the same kind of plot. And then he can talk to dolphins, and he wants to bring the dolphin into space so that it can talk to these aliens.
Get out of here!
Yeah.
God,
the transformed man, right there for you.
That is a great one.
Wow.
That had to have been like in some later season or something. So that almost sounds like a jump the shark type thing.
No, it was season 1, episode 17, I think.
Wow. I saw every one of those shows. Every episode I saw from like second grade to like 5th grade or 6th grade, whenever it ran.
Yeah.
One of my buddies was over this summer, and we started watching some of those old classic ones because there was the $6 Million Man, obviously. One of the episodes was the $7 Million Man because they had made a guy after him who was stronger, faster, but a little crazy because he was a race car driver.
Yeah.
And,
His name wasn't his name Barney Miller or something?
Yes, it was. Yeah, it was Barney Miller.
That's awesome.
Anna, here's how crazy.
Remember that.
Yeah. Anna, before you were born, way before you were born, there were TV shows, right? And if you missed the $7 Million Man, you like never got to see it again, right?
No.
If you missed that episode, maybe this summer they might have reruns, but we're all out in the summer.
Or when Steve Austin fought Bigfoot. I mean,
Yeah.
that was the
All
thing,
through
man. When you went
time.
to school the next day, if you didn't see Bigfoot,
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a classic. Nobody can forget that one because it was Andre the Giant.
First time.
the
Yeah,
first
then it
time
Jake
was,
Keel,
yeah.
right?
Second
Wait,
time
who was it the second
Ted
time?
Cassidy. Ted
Oh,
Cassidy.
Ted Cassidy it
Yeah.
was.
Oh man, I don't even remember the second time. Holy crap!
Don't spoil it for Anna, because I know she's
Yeah, sorry.
dying to see it.
On the edge of my seat.
You know what's funny about those shows is the pacing on them. They're so slow. I was watching this one where this guy, he pulls up to this gas station, right? And he's got to call somebody. So we watch him get out of the car and we watch him walk all the way across this gas station to get to the payphone. You know, you couldn't have him exit the car and then, cut to him picking up the phone.
Yeah.
You had to watch him walk all the way over and pick up the phone. And he makes his call and then he hangs up and walks back.
Well, why didn't he park closer either?
We've got a
They didn't
minute
have enough
45
script
to kill. For commercials.
It's called padding the episode.
That's right.
Yeah, but the thing is, stuff still ended up on the cutting room floor.
Yeah.
That's the thing. So you're like, they let that nonsense be in the episode. What did they throw on the cutting room floor? That they thought was like
all of George Takei's scenes, and he still hasn't gotten over it.
Yeah.
Well, I did bite the bullet this week. Joe, if you're out there, and Brian, they were really trying to get me to watch Strange New Worlds and get caught up and get my opinion on it. So I barreled down and watched all 7 episodes of Strange New Worlds.
Poor bastard.
Dude, I cannot get those 7 hours of my life back. And I have come to the realization that these writers know not only nothing of Star Trek, they don't understand what a Vulcan is. And if I get one more episode where they're singing and dancing or going into a holodeck that doesn't exist, I'm just going to shave my head bald because I can't take it anymore.
Well, so Peaches watches it, and so I'll be going back and forth, and I heard them say something about the Gorn, and I'm like, oh, that's funny. They're not supposed to meet the Gorn.
That's
yet.
right. Correct. They didn't know the Gorn existed.
They didn't know what they look like. And then Spock is having some kind of hallucination about marrying Christine. And I'm like, they're dating or something and fighting. I'm like, this is so...
Spock's on his 3rd girlfriend. They already broke up.
I know. It's so retarded.
They don't write about... Star Trek was great because they wrote about a concept. Here's a concept about the universe. Let's write an episode on it. These writers write an episode based on interrelationships and personal feelings between cast members. They do not know how to write any science fiction. It is horrible. My buddies are like, dude, they've got one episode that's actually pretty good. It's like the new version of the Doomsday Machine. And it was like, okay, that was okay. But then, since you guys haven't been watching it, they meet Trelane.
Yep.
They meet Trelane. And I'm like, wait a minute.
And Q is the voice of his dad now.
Right. And I'm
it's all fan fiction is what it is.
It is exactly.
But here's the thing. Fan fiction is actually good most of the time.
Yes.
This is shit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well,
It's fan fiction written by people that aren't fans.
Yeah. They're just shoving stuff in there that makes no sense. Having Kirk's brother on there as a Starfleet officer when he was not in Starfleet. He was a science guy before he got killed in the first season, Sam Kirk.
Yep.
They never met the Gorn before. The fact that Christine Chapel is on this ship also, and Uhura. And it's like none of them were on the Enterprise back then. They were all young lieutenants that came on during Kirk's reign.
And Scotty's doing so much with the engines, and he was in the holodeck episode and going, oh, this is great. And he's learning all this technology. And yet, remember when Scotty made an appearance in The Next Generation, and he's like, you have this technology? He goes, yeah, this is new, blah, blah. He goes, I don't think I could learn that technology. That is amazing. Because he had never seen it. Well, how could you not remember? Obviously, you just worked with it all the way back on the Enterprise. Come on. I mean, just honestly, watch Star Trek, read Star Trek, and then write. But no.
Wow. Why don't they just bring back Finnegan? Jimmy
Yeah.
Ball,
God.
right? Have Finnegan, make him a hero.
Always have a little Irish guy
Jimmy
in your
boy.
episode.
Oh, Jimmy boy.
Jimmy boy.
Yeah, right? Finnegan.
Oh my God. But then they did with Trelane. They at least, because I heard John Delancey's voice, and I'm like, oh. They did say way back when that Trelane was part of the Q. So they did officially roll that into, because Papa Q puts the smackdown on baby Q, which is Trelane.
I can give him that one.
Because Roddenberry did say way back when Q was first brought into the Next Generation that Trelane was. So there is a connection there, but again, then you don't have Spock interact with him because Spock does not know who he is in TOS. But yet in this episode, he fully interacts with him. The whole episode's about Spock and Trelane and getting married.
Yeah, well, that's the other thing. They start off that series with Spock and T'Pring, hanging out together and having love scenes and all this kind of stuff. And what happened to Ponfar? What happened to the 7 years? They hadn't seen each other since their marriage was arranged when they were babies.
Yep.
Yeah, what's up with that, Anna? What is up with that?
Retards are writing it. That's what.
Yeah.
That's awful.
Yeah. And I love how Captain Pike has like one of those Food Network kitchens on a ship.
I know.
Like
it's so stupid.
Like space, real estate isn't of prime value on a spaceship.
Right.
This gigantic, wolf stove and his blenders and all this shit.
The fire pits, everything.
Yeah. On a processed air spaceship. That makes sense.
Oh man, that's hilarious. I'm so glad I don't watch it.
Even though it is canon, the ship is like double the size of the TOS Enterprise, but hey, let's not worry about, details.
Yeah.
God.
So stupid.
So this must take place before.
Yeah, this is
this is the prequel to TOS.
Oh God.
I don't know why you guys watch this shit.
You know what I'd like to watch? I'd like to watch Lilineth crack 100,000. That's what I'd like to watch.
That's what I'd love to watch. We're climbing. Let's do a little refresh. All right, 21,881. Keep it going.
Backers there.
That's right, guys. The new foil cover is included in Lilineth's big box. So if you already backed it, guess what? You're getting something added to the box. If you haven't yet, you are now saving more money because the value of that box is $200 and we're selling it for $140. So go ahead and get that. Check your emails. We did send out a secret tier link for everybody that has already backed the campaign. If you would like to get the brand new foil cover, you can get that for just $1 shipping. So it's like an add-on because you can't go back and adjust your orders. So check that out, guys. We've got lots of great stuff. Preview pages up. I've got pages in the queue that I'm working on that I need to get off to the colorist this week. And that's right. Peter Ma knows what's up. Get the newsprint edition. That is the limited edition book, limited to 150 copies, 100 available on the campaign, signed, numbered, printed on newsprint, colored in a totally different style to take you back to the 1970s. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Uh,
And
Wow.
a great cover that I did my best to give you that 70s vibe only on this edition of the book. Marcus Kellegrew, thank you very much. Just back the newsprint version with the First Man add-on. Appreciate it there, big guy.
Thanks, Marcus.
That's right. Get yourself the calendar, shipping in December, so you will get it for next year. Core draft calendar, limited to 50, 40 available on the campaign. Great art at the top. Some of your favorite characters' birthdays, some holidays, things like that we added on the calendar. It'll be a keepsake, not one of those ones. Every year I get a calendar from my air conditioning company. Thanks, guys. Save the paper. It usually goes right in the can. No offense. But not this one. You can add on the Lilineth minifigure, 2-inch size, 5-inch size. Core draft figures are also available as add-ons too. The First Man returns explosive 90s glory drawn in a 90s style, kind of reminiscent of Mr. Rob Liefeld. And just a fun, action-packed story, brand new with First Man and Gang. So check that out as well. And Randy Howell for $5. Lilineth's box is for real men only. Oh, thanks for the $5, Randy. Women can get the box as well. It's okay. So there we have it. Go check it out. Having a good time working on the book. So 6 hours to go until the first 30 are wrapped up, guys. Oh, you know what? I haven't played the trailer. I think I'll do that. There we go. All right. Just refresh it so we get back to the normal screen there. All right. 226 backers. And I gotta do math. $63 to 22 grand. So woohoo, let's
do
go.
this. Come on, y'all.
Nice. Very nice. Thank you guys. Did you guys see somebody post I saw on Facebook? I'll have to see if I can find it. Tom Brevoort, I guess, made a post about AI and comics and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And let me see if I can find it here. Because it is getting kind of I was playing around with the Google Gemini and just uploading a piece of black and white art and then giving it directions on how to color it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah, dude. It's kind of scary what it can
Yeah,
do.
it is. If Tom is supporting AI or saying this is pretty cool, the Marvel book is coming out in 2026, all AI.
Wow. That's
well-
a scary thought, dude.
Yep.
Imagine them lowering page rates.
Well,
yeah, that's right.
You know, I remember talking to Mark Nelson about this, you know, Magic the Gathering. Hasbro fired all the concept artists and stuff, and they went straight AI for it.
Yeah,
so
and
all
nobody
your
cared.
Magic the Gathering is AI.
Right? And the fans don't care.
Nope, apparently not.
Nope, they don't care.
All right, let's see what he has to say. Now, like I said, I just briefly saw this before, not really read the full thing. So we will discover together if he is going for or against. Let me blow this up some. All right. Oh, I hate reading stuff. I feel like the teacher going, get up in front and read your book report, Smith. All right. There's obviously been a lot of concern about the impact that AI programs are going to have on the creative arts and how such programs remix and repurpose the works of other artists without credit or recompense. And these are all very sound arguments and matters that are going to need to be worked out. By that same token, the history of human innovation proves pretty conclusively that once something is discovered, all efforts to halt its further use are likely to be in vain. Technology changes the world, whether we want it to or not. So if it falls to us to make sure those changes are proper and fair and equitable. Oh,
That's what they're doing.
Equitable buzzword.
yeah. All of which is to say that I wound up messing around with Google's. Oh, he was messing with it. Gemini AI program for a little bit this past week. And with it, I generated a couple things that I'm going to share with you here. Irresponsible? Probably. But for all that the software is undeniably dangerous, it's also pretty fun to use. And as this remains and will always remain a free feature, well, you get what you pay for. So there's one thing he did. Okay. So I asked Gemini to generate. All right, let me lower this down so we can see the stuff better. All right. I asked Gemini to generate a movie poster graphic for this feature, and this is what it came up with. I have no idea who Rex Fury or Max Midnight are, but both of them have excellent names. And the system wasn't smart enough not to list my first name twice. A relatively basic error. Still, this is kind of a cool image. I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
It's boring image.
Yeah, I mean, I get like art house movie poster type thing from it, you know?
Yeah, kind of like modern Marvel.
Yeah. Yes.
Thank you.
Let's see. I also asked it to generate a logo for this feature, and this is what it came up with. And I have to say, this is actually pretty good. I'm not going to use it for anything. I'm just sharing it for fun here, but that isn't bad. Such is the seductive allure of AI. Tom Brevoort, man with a hat. Oh, I'm not really a logo designer. I guess it's one of those things. If he just shared this and said, "Hey, I got a logo for my newsletter," because I guess this is on Substack, and he just started using this as his logo. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't question whether it was AI or not. I guess I wouldn't either really care. I don't know.
Yeah, you
It
couldn't
looks
really.
like it's a standard, like boring logo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's Tom Brevoort, man with a hat. You know,
And
doesn't.
that's it, or is there more images?
No, we're seeing. Let's see. To answer this week's. I had thought about using Gemini AI to answer this week's reader questions as well, but when I put in the prompt, it told me that it was unable to write responses in the style of Tom Brevoort, so I'm still irreplaceable, it seems. Okay.
Or you, or you don't have enough out there.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, no, they're like, who the hell's
Right.
Tom Brevoort?
Yeah.
So I guess the rest is just questions.
I think that's my biggest fear. Why that I'll never use AI to draw a she image or to write a script. Because if I say write a script in Billy Tucci style, and he's going to come back and say, "Who the fuck is Billy Tucci?"
Well, the one thing that Brevoort is right about is about technology. It's neither good nor bad. It's all how it's used. You know, if you're going to take AI and replace everything, well, then that's bad. But if you use AI as a tool, the same way that when Photoshop was introduced, that you use Photoshop as a tool to get to the end result that you want, like use it for an inspirational thing, like AI. Like, okay, I suck drawing rocket ships or fantasy sci-fi spaceships, right? So I need one in an alien style, so I could put those prompts in and it could spit out a bunch of different things. And I could say, okay, I like this. And then I could draw something based upon the shapes that it gives out without copying it. So you can use AI as a design element for, furthering your own creativity and opening your eyes to avenues that perhaps you don't look at, I can completely see AI as a tool that way.
Right. And it's, this is a commercial business we're in. We're not paid by the hour. And like you said, the old way, you could say before using AI, like you described, Graham, would be to basically make kind of like a reference board. You go, okay, I need to make up a spaceship. All right, let me start looking for images of like 1950 style spaceships.
Right.
So you find a bunch of those that you like and you save those to like a Pinterest or whatever. And then you're like, all right, let me find some modern tech. And you could spend like an hour or more just looking up all that stuff.
Exactly.
Whereas now with AI, right, you could pop in a description of what you're looking for and it'll spit out, as many images as you want. So you could probably say, give me 4, give me 5, whatever.
Right.
Within 2 minutes, well, less than that. And then you could go, okay, cool. I now have a jumping off point, a springboard to do my own design from and incorporate. So it's a time saver for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
I think it's great for artists, but where I think the danger comes from is from publishers or agencies and stuff that will bypass the artist and just, use it themselves, in some slapdash way.
Yeah, because what constitutes an artist? You could be Don Draper, like in 2020 circa 2026. Don Draper doesn't need the art department to do his idea, right? So who are you to tell Don Draper he's not an artist? All of a sudden, all these people are going to become artists because he physically can't create. It's not going to matter. It's sad but true, and that's why I like being old and and having this, just being, very conservative in the old ways and digging the old stuff. And because I'm just like, wow, because Starlin isn't Starlin's new book all AI?
No, I don't know.
Art and
I
stuff.
don't know about that.
No, I mean, as far as I know, Jim's drawing it and everything. Jim's used, I think, in some stuff, I don't know about Dreadstar, but I think in maybe some other creator-owned stuff, he might have used kind of like Kirby did back in the day, pulling photographs to pop in as backgrounds and stuff.
Yeah,
There it is. So he could possibly, this is the first I've heard of that with what you said, Billy, but he could possibly be trying stuff like that where it's like, create this abstract, whatever space, outer space scene that has like different types of galaxies, whatever, and then popping that in maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I can share the article where he has it if you care. If you want.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Let me know if it's popped up, or I can just move the StreamYard thing over.
I got it.
Yeah, so Thanos creator Jim Starlin plans to use AI in his new creator-owned comics. And he's upfront about using it. And if you see, I don't know what, this is from a year ago almost, right?
Huh.
It says Starlin created Thanos. He also created comics, both writing comics and drawing them, blah, 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 blah. Due to an injury to his drawing hand and recent return to the drawing board, is something he prizes and something he is continually learning on. And now with the advent of AI in art, Starlin sees a use for AI in the comics he draws, while at the same time giving credit to his new tool, as he calls it, to create his comics. I'm looking forward to seeing where it works itself into, because it's going to be a tool, Starlin says. Trying to pass off an entire piece as your own, if it's an AI creation, that's completely wrong. But I could see it being used for other things, like Graham, like you said, which is going to be this is the future,
Sure.
It is sad but true. The majority of these books, like Everett Hartsoe is putting out, who created Razor Comics. His new books are like all AI art on Kickstarter and stuff. And he has he has several different, and you could see it. I'll find it. And he's got several different accounts, because I don't think Kickstarter allows you to do a second campaign if your first one hasn't been fulfilled or completed at least. I don't know about if it's completely fulfilled, but he's you got to see all his covers are all AI. His art's all AI in it.
Wow.
But it says he plans to give credit where credit is due when he uses AI in his art, and note which pages used AI aids. So you think about it. What if you do, Jim Starlin, like a lot of people have, you Graham, Andy, you have a big library of books. Like, I don't know how many comic book pages you guys have drawn. And what if you put in, or if you put into your computer, or you add into one of these AI programs, say a dozen pages, your favorite pages, and then say, okay, now create a page with Graham Nolan's art with using, the Shinu though. So you throw in the Shinu. So you just throw the Shinu in. Make me a new Shinu comic. This one takes place though in 1941, and the Shinu goes against Nazi spies who've landed. Who are going to try to kill the president when he visits, Buffalo, New York, or something like that. And it could make it, fucking nuts.
Yeah, that's the scary part about it.
Yeah. And it's going to happen. It's definitely going to happen.
It's not there yet. There's a lot of stuff that's still.
Yeah, and you'll see if I do the Everett Hartso Kickstarter, Everett Hartso.
All right, while you're doing that, let me grab a couple of super chats here. AC presents. I'm looking forward to reviewing Lilineth. Mint, thank you very much. Mint Salad, $2. Thank you. Randy Howell, $5. Lilineth prefers her artist directly work on her with his hands. She does. Thanks, Randy. Appreciate that.
Thanks, Randy.
Appreciate it. Okay. Let's see. Here we go. I'll share that, Billy.
Yep. So this is it. So this is his from Saturn She Fell, #2, spicy sci-fi. And Everett's cool guy. But this is not his art at all.
No, that looks like AI.
It's all AI.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's the cover. Let's see continuity pages.
Yeah.
Some of them had the hands. You could see the hands are all fucked up. So he's making nude ones.
Yeah, shows tits so that you don't look at the hands.
Yeah.
That's right. I will distract you.
Yeah. Pay no attention to the six-fingered
woman. So you got
woman.
this one here. See this hand here. You got
this. It's the reverse. The chick's like, hey, my tits are right here.
Yeah.
Keep looking
here.
There's
no interior art. So I mean, look at this hand. See.
Right.
Look at that. One, two. This finger doesn't even come from anywhere. See, look.
Right. Yeah.
It's tiny too.
And look at that palm thing. It's like there's a bony protrusion coming out of that palm.
Yeah. So this is all AI. But it made
the boobs are right.
Yeah, look at this.
AI has nailed those.
Yeah.
AI's
There's enough reference out there of it.
That's right.
There's not enough reference for
look at that.
Apparently not.
Look, Rob Liefeld can't get feet right, so why should AI get hands right? That's
right.
Dang.
So they got Margot Robbie and stuff. But
what is this comic even about?
There's no interiors, I don't think.
He's a pretty racy guy, So
it's just porn? Like that's what this is? It's like a smut comic?
Oh yeah,
for everyone.
Yeah.
The thing is, there were no interiors.
Oh, so he says, and this is how he refuses to spot. This is how he responds to people who refuse to support his comics for using AI art. And you obviously don't know exactly who I am. A quick Google search will I get you up to snuff. 35-year veteran. I have artist daily and have sold nearly 7 million comics. So feel free to cry more. So, I don't know. He's like, don't you know who I am? Anyway, but I digress.
Go back to the Kickstarter page. I want to see how much money he's raised for that thing.
22 grand.
21,36.
Where's sorry, Andy, but where's Lilineth right now? Because he's at 21,000.
It's close.
Think about it. All you got to do is you type. Yeah, I mean, you just got to pay for printing, and if he's got 232 back, or so say maybe 500 books, which might cost $2,000 or so. You do this every month,
That's still live.
No, I don't think so. I think no. It says it was July 29th, or the last update.
Okay.
So
basically, he just puts these prompts in the computer, does these smutty covers. AI does all the work, and he walks away with $25,000.
Yeah, here's another one. Yep. So now people are complaining about it and stuff, obviously, because people are against it. Yeah. But I don't know, man.
That's lazy shit. I'm sorry, you're not an artist. You're a descriptor. You're a describer. You get on there and you're describing stuff. Do you understand color theory? Do you understand composition? To be able to describe something, to move things over. Do you understand what tangents do? There's a million different aspects to art that you have to be able to know. Even if you're doing this kind of crap.
Yeah. So this is another one. All covers.
Yeah, I mean, how do you
look at that?
control?
That hand's not holding it. See, not holding the. But you said, "Oh, hello, Anna." Sorry, give me, young lady, for sharing that. But you know, there she is. Now she got her top off. So it's like,
Yeah,
you know,
It's all
you
just
made 10 grand on this book. See, cover G naughty.
G naughty.
G naughty. What's the
that used to be my porn name, by the way.
G naughty.
Yeah.
G naughty. Look at all those covers.
G naughty in the house.
This one made over 10 grand. But he's not the only one using it. You know, a lot of these on Kickstarter have this. A lot of them.
Yeah. Well, that's I mean, 10 grand's nothing to, you know.
Here's some interior art. So here you go.
Art to bear.
Yeah, look at how much different that is.
That is way different. Wait, is that doesn't look like it's even panel to panel though. It just
Let me see who the artist is.
They're random.
I like that you said, let's see who the artist is. Like there's an artist.
Well, no, he says he's on a, you know, he's like, hey man, you know, this is what I'm doing. So this is just created by him. So I don't know if those interior pages are AI too.
They're AI.
I can tell you they're not.
All we see is the covers.
Yeah, wait, let's see some more. Keep going. Okay. Look at this shit.
Yeah,
that's horrible.
Yeah, there's no panel to panel continuity with that stuff.
So that's oh, hello.
ridiculous.
Look at that.
I know
Oh
her.
my god, there's like actual porn.
Oh my god. Anyway, there you go. So that's that.
Moromi says the artist's name is Laura.
Using AI a lot.
Well, you know what? This is just the tip of the iceberg, man. I'll tell you, there's going to be a lot of Hollywood people that are going to be out of work very, very soon.
Yeah.
That stuff is amazing, and it generates almost instantly. So, you know,
I would love to do an AI she animated film. Fuck
there
it.
you go.
Well, these people are doing it, make an anime of it.
I'm talking to some people right now, Billy, to do chrono mechanics. The good thing about AI is it's not stopping anyone like us from using it as well. So we could conceivably make cartoon shorts, you know, within, you know, weeks.
Right.
And compete with Disney and Warner Brothers and whoever else. I think that's pretty fantastic.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean, if you add your script to it, right? You pop in your script and say, you know, here's my influences. If it's anime Ninja Scroll style, or you throw your art in.
That's what I was thinking. Like with Chrono
you give him your comic, you give him Chrono Mechanics, and you say make a movie out of this issue.
Right. Well, I already have turnarounds because I did develop a Bible for Kids WB, so I have all that stuff. So I could just, you know, load that in. I think the biggest problem right now is just consistency. You know, is keeping things consistent. But I'm sure Disney and Warner Brothers, they have different AI than we're using or that we have access to, so they have the good stuff.
Yeah, but you could generate the soundtrack, the score. Think about that, Graham. You could throw in. I mean, look at like who's making the animation for our like Indiegogo videos and stuff. It's really good. Who's making it? You guys use animation in your videos. Hey, Mandy.
Thanks, Mandy.
Hey, Mandy.
Who's good stuff has been doing mine lately.
Yeah, he did ours.
Yeah, I got to talk to him. But you could make that. You could make a film on like the Shinu, Graham. You could throw the Shinu in and make a freaking movie and sell it to people. It's a 90-minute film on, you know, Shinu 1977.
Well, have you guys seen those AI videos where it's like, here would be this movie that was made during the 1950s?
Yes.
I kind of like those. Yeah.
I want to watch, like, I'm like, I actually want to watch these movies more than any of the movies that have come out in the past, like, decade.
Yeah. They have like the weird, like Marvel ones. They have like old vintage actors. Like, I forget who they got for like Tony Stark. And it seems to really fit whatever they're doing. So, yeah, let's do that.
I'm going to make a New Hope. I'm going to remake a New Hope with Jan Michael Vincent as Luke Skywalker.
There you go. There you go.
And just pop him in over.
Get Kurt Russell as Han Solo.
Yeah, you could do Kurt Russell's Han Solo and Jan Michael Vincent.
Yeah. I remember I was doing a live stream. We were talking about stuff like this, and somebody in the live stream was like, you know, are you going to do this art? You're going to go all AI? And I go, well, no, I don't have to because I can draw.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah. Would you ever do a comic book like this? It's like, why? I can do a comic book. I can draw it myself.
Christopher Walken is Han Solo.
No, thank you.
We need more cowbell.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, that was from the what you call it, Saturday Night Live, right?
SNL, yeah.
Yeah.
You never
It was,
heard of Blue
Blue
Oyster
With
Cult?
Will Ferrell.
Blue Oyster Cult. Yeah, yeah.
It's the ship. It's a ship that did the Kessel Run in
It
12
must have been 12
parsecs or whatever. The line is.
It's the ship that did the Kessel Run. It's the
Oh my God!
project.
You have Jack Lemmon as Greedo.
Jack Lemmon. Hey, Andy, catch up for me. Where are you at on the campaign?
Oh yeah, hold on a second here. Add to it. Apparently we've gotten a few new backers, so let's hit refresh. All right, hit over 22, 330 backers, $20,150. Thank you guys so much. Art, you just joined. We have a new foil cover we've added to the campaign. So people can get the foil cover. If you've already backed the campaign, check your email, check your spam folder. We sent out a secret tier link to everybody that has backed the campaign up until I downloaded that email list at about 6 o'clock tonight, and sent you guys a secret link to where you can get this foil cover for $5 less than what it's here, and $1 shipping. So just add it to your or just back it as a new thing, and the shipping will only be $1. So
is that as an add-on? Is that how you're doing that?
Yeah, it's like an add-on. So I just sent the email to all the people that backed the campaign as of 6 o'clock tonight. So
what are you guys waiting for, man?
So they can go do that. And then, of course, it's up as its own perk now as well. And it has all the other add-ons, all the other perk levels have. So you can get different books if you want more than just the foil cover as well. And it also now is included in Lilineth's beautiful box at no extra cost to you guys. So if you've already backed the box, you're getting it. And if you haven't backed it yet, you're getting even more bang for your buck. So there you go.
I'm not even gonna make a joke. There was a lot of jokes.
I know.
Stepped all over in that one, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna be a good boy. Hey, congratulations, man! I think you've already what about $2,000 worth of business tonight?
Getting there, yeah. So it's going good. Very excited. Getting some more pages off to the colors this week. So looking forward to do that. That's when it feels real to me, is when the colors come back.
Yeah.
So I don't know about you guys, but when I finish inking a page and scanning it, it's still not real yet, because it's like, okay, that's nice. But when the colors come back, then it's like, that's real.
When the lettering comes back is when it's real to me.
Yeah. I hear you. I like the black and white stuff. So to me, that's always final. Like, I'm like, yeah, it's done.
It's done.
It's done.
Over with. So let's see. Somebody.
But the coloring always does bring a new dimension to it. So I'm always eager to see what the colorist brings back. It usually pluses it in a way that I couldn't imagine.
Yep. So,
are you still using Parai? Is that it?
No. This is Christopher Lightwood. He is Tartan Ninja on X.
Oh, Tartan Ninja. Okay.
Yep. He's doing the coloring on it. So, and then Cordrat, the main book, is Nanjan Jambiri. So
he was part of that studio. What is it? Dream something Studios?
Yeah.
Right? Yeah. He's the one that really stands out. But I think he's part of that studio too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. So all good guys. So get yourself the calendar, of course. Shipping in December has all the important dates of all the bros that I drew inside the book, has their birthdays listed on the calendar. Some of the other characters. And that will ship in December. So grab that up. We've got the catch-up tier where When you go to checkout, there's a drop down so you can pick what cover you want, A, B, C, D, E, or F from Kordrat the Reckoning. And for Kordrat the Awakening, we have A, B, and C covers available. So you can choose those on checkout from the drop down tier. Makes it easy. So go check it out, guys. So Art, how's your weekend going so far? Nice.
I'm taking a break. I didn't destroy my back. I am demoing this house, man. It feels good to
What are you doing?
I just tore out everything in the guest bathroom. So the vanity, the backsplashes, the baseboards, part of the floor. And so all the backsplash in the kitchen, well, not all of it, but most of it's demoed. All the baseboards, parts of the flooring. So yeah, I'm managing doing this with my back in horrible shape. But what I do is I just kind of have this little mat and I just plant it right, and I have this back brace and I just swing a hammer. And use my pry bar, and man, I'm kicking.
So you're doing the demo. You're not doing the reinstall of all the new stuff.
I'm going to do the reinstall in the guest bath, but I'm not doing the kitchen. No, that's way too much.
You're going to do all the flooring and all that crap, huh?
In the guest room,
right.
Yeah, in the guest bath, yeah. So that's no problem. I've done stuff like that before, but that granite that stuff's heavy, man. I had to have a neighbor come in and help me take the countertop off. But and then just to make it seem worse for me, he did it with one hand. Like I kind of arced it so I could break it, and so then he just grabbed it. He let the gravity come down, and he just grabbed it with one hand. You know where the sink opening, and he just walked it out. And I was like, "You son of a bitch."
Wow.
And then you have to try to save face, right? You have to go, well, there was a time when I could do that myself.
Back in my day.
Younger. He's got to be younger than you. If he's your age, then there's no saving face.
Oh, no, he's like half my age.
Oh, well, see,
there's your right there.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So wait, so I'm so curious because we reinstalled a vanity in our guest bath a few years ago, and I was like, I'm never doing this again. This is a pain in the ass. That's why people are professionals and get paid to do this.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what? They have great videos, man. Like anything you need to learn, go there. When we first moved in, I hired all these so-called professionals to do stuff. And they jacked everything up. And I knew instinctively while I was watching them do it, like, that's not right. And then, of course, a few days into it, sprinklers are busting, they're doing their own thing, whatever. And so now, man, I just become an expert in everything, like the pool, everything. I just Google, I watch these videos, and then I go out and do it. And I'll tell you, when I repair it or I fix it,
it's
done.
fine.
There you go.
My neighbor just redid all of the windows on her house, and they installed the wrong windows.
See?
Oh,
So they have to come back out and fix it because she paid for like the double pane and then some easy opening because she's 70, and it was like the more complicated opening and it's single pane. So she's pissed.
Wow.
That's exactly what happens, man. We had this handrail put in, it's all custom. And they're putting it in. They drilled it into the wall. Boom! They hit the main water line that comes from the hot water heaters down the wall. My bathroom was filled with water. And then on top of that, I'm going, go turn off the main. He's like, I don't know where the main is. I don't know anything. I go, we've only been in this house for a month. I don't know where anything is either. So then I had to figure it out. I went out to the street. I turned off the main, and I'm like, what good are you, man?
Wow.
What good are you?
Really?
My father-in-law is a carpenter, and so him and Peaches, when we first moved in, they tore out the walls. So they opened up our house, so it's an open floor plan now. They just redid our roof, and then they're planning an add-on. So I'm just like, I don't contribute anything to that. I'm like, I'll just watch the baby and the dogs. You boys go do boy things. And I've never been
dig
more
it.
happy that I'm a girl because I'm like, I would never want to do any of this stuff that these boys are doing.
I enjoy hitting things, but like the demo part's fun because you can
the demo
you don't have to
part's
worry
fun.
about it. Yeah,
The dust and the cleaning from the demo is not fun.
that's true. Yeah. I don't think my wife likes me using her vacuum. I got a shop vac that I don't use. I use her vacuum.
Do you really?
You don't use your shop vac? What are you?
No. I'm lazy.
There's nothing
Clean,
lazy.
you never use it. You don't want to get it dirt dusty.
Yeah, I just don't want to go out in the garage. It's hot out there. Actually, my
Should
dad
I
bought
do?
me before he passed this great, wet dry vac. I really should break it out. Tribute to my dad.
Yeah, you can't take it with you, Art.
What
I'm gonna try my damnedest.
What are you putting? So I am very curious because bathrooms, just like kitchens, they're not that easy to do. So does your guest bath have a tub in it now or just a shower?
It doesn't have either. It's just a toilet and a sink.
Oh, so you're not adding any of that stuff. You're just okay.
No,
So you're just redoing the vanity. Are you getting a new toilet?
Yeah, but the vanity is one of those built-ins, so the wall isn't finished behind it. There's no flooring under it and stuff like that. So I have to kind of repair the wall a little bit, or actually just kind of put in the wall because below it's not finished or anything. But that's not that difficult. And then we're gonna do a freestanding sink.
Oh, that's okay. That's where it really becomes harder because, like, when we redid the vanity in our bathroom, the wall behind it wasn't totally finished either, but the one we got was larger, so we didn't really have to do anything.
Yeah, this one you're going to be able to see the wall because it's not going to go all the way to the wall and stuff. So you're going to see on the sides and things. So, you got to step it up, I guess.
You get the heavy flush toilet where they show them videos. They just shove it full of stuff, hit flush, it just goes right out.
I want to get one of those bidets, man. I want to.
Oh my God. I got that during a white elephant thing, and I've never been more disappointed in a gift before.
Wait, how did you get that as a white elephant thing? Wow. I mean, did you just get the attachment that goes onto the existing toilet?
Yeah, like you just add it on and it goes into like the toilet hose thing. That water is not supposed to go up there, in my opinion. I don't want my ass squirted.
Doesn't it depend on how close you put it and like?
Yeah, I haven't messed with it, but I was gonna like find out where it was from and return it. And Peaches installed it while I wasn't home. I was like, "You got to be kidding me!" And I know he doesn't use it because there's like dust on it because I won't touch it. There's like the little buttons on the side. I'm like, neither of us used it. I could have gotten $100 back or at least a gift card. But now we have this stupid thing attached to our.
You want to hear like the sweetest yet like kind of insulting story? Okay, so I hurt my back this time last week. So all early this week I couldn't even get out of bed, right? So I guess my wife shared with our daughter that Amanda, she lives in California, and so she's like, "Oh, Dad can't wipe his own butt."
Oh, no way. Why would
she sent me one of those? I guess what you have, it's like those ones that hook, right? It's like a retrofit to the toilet, and then I'm like, how the hell am I gonna hook this thing up? I can't even bend over.
Oh my God!
Because you have to get in there, you got to hook it to the water main and all that other stuff, and I'm like, how the hell am I gonna install this thing? I can't even bend over. So it's still in the box. But isn't that sweet?
Just hook up a power washer to it. Just
I know,
bend over, put the power washer up.
You know what, Graham? I was this close to just walking out in the backyard and have my wife hose me down.
Oh my God!
Dad's using the bedpan.
Spread the cheeks, buddy.
What's that?
Spread the old cheeks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, clean it out good. Yeah, just like the French people do with those bidets.
So wait, I'm assuming we all have, because it's 2025, showers that have the handheld that you can take off, right?
Yeah.
It's safe to say we all have that in one of our showers at least.
You can squeeze it out between your legs.
Yeah. So I'm the only one that uses that to clean the undercarriage. Is that what I'm hearing? Because you know
I
it's
don't have one.
detachable.
I only have one in the guest shower.
Oh well, it's your house. You can use the guest
No,
shower.
I use mine regularly, Andy.
Yeah, Billy and I like a clean undercarriage. That's what I'm
I use
hearing.
clean undercarriage. Yeah, indeed.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Andy,
if
my
you're gonna
shit
go
don't
through the
stink.
car wash, you got to get the suds everywhere.
Exactly.
You also got to get the suds out, or
And,
you're going to chafe.
I'll tell you, the best bidets where we've tried in any of the countries we've been to, it's been Korea. Korea's the bomb. It is the perfect stream with the perfect amount of everything and the perfect drying. You literally don't need to do a thing.
Is this real? We're on a comic book closeout and we're giving reviews of bidets.
Yeah, of course.
Apparently,
Well,
yeah.
if I install one, it's going to have a heater. It's going to have one of those heaters. Man.
It's got to have the heater.
Yeah, cold water, that would be terrible.
That'd wake you up in the morning, right? Ah.
Exactly. Hey, well, I mean, come on. The cold plunge is a real thing. Wakes you up, gets you invigorated for the day. So
I'm a cold plunger, man. I like in the winter being in the hot tub and then just jumping in the freezing cold pool.
Oh, my baby's awake. I gotta go.
But then
all right, Anna. Thanks. Bye-bye. You don't do that, Art. Get out of here.
No, I do it. Yeah.
I thought, wait, you don't cover your pool in the winter? I guess you don't have to where you live, do you?
No, it does freeze and it does snow here occasionally. So I'll just run the system. The first year here, I drained it. That was a pain in the ass. If you just run the system, it's fine. Yeah.
You got an in-ground?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. As long as you run it, as long as they won't freeze, the pipes won't freeze.
Sorry, I had to share this. I'm sorry. I know you're gonna pop it up right away because of the whole bidet thing. But Magic Johnson spotted donating blood to kids at a Make-A-Wish hospital.
Oh God, no!
Wow.
Is this real?
Yeah.
Well, that photo.
Oh,
ain't
it's
real
not
unless
true.
it's a
I'm
midget.
sorry. It's not true. Sorry. Oh well.
That photo does look weird. Like that guy wasn't in proportion with like
Yeah, the
Magic
guy
Johnson
taking
looked like
his blood looked like a midget.
yeah.
Good Lord. Oh my God. That is no. No.
Wait, is Magic Johnson the one that had AIDS? Who's the
Yes.
Yeah. Yes.
Not had. I mean, I don't think it's gone away.
Has,
Yeah. Yeah, it's not past tense. It is still has. So.
Remember when AIDS were candies or dietary candy?
Yep.
No.
Yep.
What are you talking about? What the hell are you talking about?
They were little chocolate bars, and they were
yeah.
You snap off the chunky Hershey bar. You snap off a chocolate piece, and
all right. How was it spelled? I got to Google it.
I think it was
AYDS.
Yeah, it had an S on the end, so it was AIDS.
Yes, I remember him.
Did you ever have to use them, Dennis?
No. No.
Oh, spell. Okay. Did you guys say AY? Because it was AY.
AYDS.
Okay. Yeah. Here it is.
I just remember it's like got a person running or something as part of the logo.
It does. Yeah.
Running, there's shit flying out of his butt.
Oh, too soon.
What's that George Carlin joke? It's like things you never see. He goes, you never see a man running full speed with shit coming out of his ass.
Yes, that's it.
It works.
Well, here it is. It works. Effective, safe. Appetite suppressant candy. AIDS.
Oh, I think it's a diuretic, though. I think it makes you shit. So that must be the.
Well, no, that's totally different because the suppressant doesn't do that.
Right, but
but it's the after effects. It was like that.
Oh, okay.
What was it? Olescent or O'Leary, what the potato chips started, that fat that they came out with, and it gave.
Oh, that's right.
Oh, right.
Olestra?
Olestra, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, when rid of the runs.
I never. Yeah. I like that. Like, I think the whole dietary thing is kind of fad's gone. But I think psychologically, the reason it worked is because people thought that they could eat twice the amount. You know what I mean? Because it was diet.
Right. I think that was part of it. Yeah.
Well, the biggest thing wasn't the biggest thing for a while, probably at the early 2000s, late 90s was it Dexatrim? Wasn't that what it was called? You guys remember that?
I remember Dexatrim.
Yeah. That was I don't know. Never had to worry about it. I'm a svelte young man, so never had to go there. Never had to go there.
I have a pretty good metabolism, so
yeah. Look at you. I mean, you're up there in your years. You look fit from what we can tell. Is that a crutch, by the way, behind you?
No. Yes.
I guess it's better than a walker with tennis balls on the feet behind you. Are you seriously using that? Is that how you got over to the computer?
That's how fucked up you are, Art? Holy
How are you doing?
Art, you cheap bastard. Hire somebody to do that work.
Exactly.
And rest your back up. Jesus.
Dude,
I'm one of those weirdos. I actually enjoy it. Yeah, because people, that's a lot of work. It's like, I actually like it.
Toilets are not light. Okay.
That's where the neighbor came in. Yeah.
Yeah, but you got to put the new one in still. So
yeah, I'll hire some people to do some things.
Some people.
Wow.
He'll hit the local Home Depot and go, you two, back of the truck.
In the truck.
Get in the back.
Yeah.
Get in the back with the toilet and don't let it fall out while we're driving to my house.
I have trust issues. I ain't hiring none of those guys.
I have trust issues.
God knows what they're going to do. Hey, a neighbor, okay, you guys are going to love the story. Okay, we have these oak trees, just 50 foot. These things are ancient around here. And this one decided that it was going to start dying. And it's kind of more on my neighbor's property. But like these branches are huge and they're breaking off, landing on their house, their roof and everything like that. So this guy hires this crew to come out and take out this oak tree, right? So I'm out there with them. We're watching these guys, working their ass off and stuff like that. And what they do is, you get the guy, climb up.
Oh, yeah.
He's got the chainsaw. Yep, and then they got like this pulley system where they have like, it's probably about 300 pounds worth of trunk. And they attach it to this rope and they have a pulley that's on another branch. And so they cut it, they push it. And then there's a guy on the bottom and he kind of catches it. And then just kind of lets the pulley and gradually brings down the big piece of trunk. Okay, so there's this guy, he's making me nervous, this young kid, and he's just walking all over the place. He can't just stay put. You're bringing a tree down, right?
Yeah.
Stay put. And so just as my neighbor's like, these guys are really good. Well, we've used them before. He's bragging about it, right? And I'm like, oh, shit. Just as that guy toppled, it's about 300 pounds. It's coming straight down. That guy walks right under this thing, right?
Oh, no.
Right under. And this thing's coming right down. That old guy is just like, whoa. He's pulling back the rope. Man, I came this close to seeing somebody die. That would have crushed that guy. 300 pounds at least coming down like 40 feet, 30 feet. Oh, my God.
That would have made the Final Destination 7.
What's that, Billy?
So that would have set you back too on your schedule.
That's right.
Yeah, it would have slowed down production. Yeah. I just thought it was hilarious. The guys bragging about, oh yeah, these guys are really good, man. We've used them before. And I'm like, that guy almost died. We almost watched that guy die. It's crazy. Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, hold on here.
Hey, how many of those newsprint editions you got left, Chief?
Yeah.
So let's just find out.
Let's get rid of them all.
I would love to. Hold on. Come on. Let's go. Okay, here we go. Wrong one. Boop. There we go. We have officially where are we at? 65 out of 100. 35 newsprint editions left to go, guys. Limited edition. Once they're out, they are out the door. Signed and numbered. Comes with a certificate of authenticity. So grab it now. Get your official Lilineth newsprint edition.
How many
Throwback
people are
comic.
watching right now, Andy?
We got 384 people watching.
384. All we need is 35 of you to order one of these things, one of these editions.
That's right. A great collectible to have in your possession. The exact same book, except stapled newsprint, and the interiors will be flat colored with just the subtle type of effects that they were able to do back in the 70s and 80s. So,
could I just
there you
suggest
go.
to everybody that's going to buy one of these to buy two? And that
Yeah.
way you buy one for yourself, and then you take that second one and you really crumple the shit out of it, and then you mail it to Aaron.
Yes. So I will give you his address. Or if you back this
it looks
campaign, you have.
distressed, but you send the really distressed one to Aaron.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
I think it'll break his heart.
It probably
That's the
will.
plan.
It would.
Corey Landis, thank you
His
very
mind
much.
would be blown if all of a sudden 30 of these things show up. Can you
Show up at his
imagine
house.
30 of these things showing up all beaten up?
Oh my gosh, you guys should do it. If that's a great prank. Yeah.
That
For a
would
whole
be a
month. So for a
sweet
whole
thought.
month, you guys could prank Aaron Lepresti.
Yeah.
So, guys, we're at 333 backers now, $22,382. So, thank you guys very much. Really appreciate it. That's right. You need to keep, Randy says, you need to keep an extra copy in the bathroom. Paul Taylor says only crumple it after you slab it. No, you crumple it and then get it slabbed. So, it's like a
And then it'll drive
2.5.
him crazy because he can't get to it.
Right. You send Aaron a 2.5 event. You send Aaron anything that's not a 9.6.
Right.
Will drive him crazy. So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, how about those retro ads? Where are you getting those from? I saw ads in the book.
So there's a couple schools that we're going to do. That one that's shown here is a real ad that I just scanned from. This is what I like about the facsimile editions that have been done recently by either company is they have all the original ads. So they're high quality. So I scanned a few in, and I'm either going to redo the text on them, or, I mean, they're ads that are like 50 years old. These companies aren't even around anymore. I'm sure I could probably just print it the way it is and just put a little small text disclaimer at the bottom, saying not a real ad. So
don't send money.
Right, exactly. And we have a new guest. It's Dandy Dan Lawless. Hello, Dan.
Hello,
Daniel.
Big Dan in the house. How's your weekend going so far, Dan? We like to start everybody that comes into the show asking that. Are you renovating a bathroom by any chance?
No.
With a bad back.
No.
With a bad back.
But I thought about it. Every once in a while I think about it.
Yeah.
Well, if you need any advice, ask Graham. He knows everything about it.
That's
So
right.
No trouble with your turlet there, Dan. Like Arts.
Well, I wouldn't say that. I wouldn't say that.
No,
You need to retrofit a bidet.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, Dan, do you have a bidet?
No, I don't. But you guys gave me an idea I didn't think of it. But the shower thing, the.
For the record, that's Andy's. That's Andy's.
Hey, man, you got to clean that undercarriage. I'm just saying.
It sounds pretty gross, but
not at all. I mean, it's not like I'm exploding all over the toilet and I'm like, time to get in there and clean undercarriage.
I just don't want to use the shower afterwards.
I like that Dan says it sounds pretty gross. You know what's gross is if you don't do it.
Right.
Well, that's a yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Hey guys, I'm gonna jet. All right.
All right, dude.
I'm sorry. I got to hunt in the morning, so I'm hunting tomorrow.
Oh, good luck.
Boy. Nice. Are you hunting wabbits?
No, deer. So.
Oh, deer time.
Yeah.
Bigger targets.
Are you going Rambo style just with a knife?
No, I'm going with the shotgun at the air base, and then we have our archery season. Early archery season starts in a few weeks for like antlerless deer. So I got to get some meat for this doggy right here, my little Asha.
Oh boy! So what time do you get up to go out?
Sunrise I think is at 6:37. So if maybe 5, get up at 5 so I can head out there. But here's my little puppy. See, that's my little puppy. Come here, puppy.
So 12 gauge?
There she is. Yeah, yep. There's my 100-pound hairball that just shedding machine. So I'm gonna jam. But look what I found. Can I show you something I found real quick?
Of course.
Before I leave, and then I won't bother anybody anymore. Can I go big on me?
Not true.
Yeah, hold on.
It is true.
There we go.
There you go. So
What you got?
remember we were talking about like using AI, maybe like flat files or something like that. You know, it's almost like a tool, a reference.
Oh yeah.
Going to my old flat file I have in a closet here. Look what I found from Cindy Crawford. Look at this.
Oh wow.
February 1989. February 1989. Sport, their swimsuit issue.
Wow.
Yeah.
Look at that, huh?
Yeah.
And it says, you know, showcasing the elite women of sport, but of course they put Cindy Crawford on the cover. But look at the ad on the back. Those were the days, huh?
Oh yeah.
The Marlboro.
It says smoking causes lung cancer, heart disease, emphysema, and may complicate pregnancy. And guys are like, yeah, what does it?
That's right. Smoke them if you got them.
Look at
And that was 1989.
89, February 89. What a dish.
There's no disclaimer on her though.
No.
Causes what? No, causes.
Here you go, buddy. I'll let you read that while you're full screen.
Wow. No.
Wow.
You know, you gotta open the book for those.
Got that slick, finish. You can wipe it off. You know?
You can't open the book.
Well, that said, and now that I checked it, this is a pristine copy. So I'll see you guys later.
That's right.
I've got nothing to do.
See you
I
later.
did.
You gotta go defile it and then put it in the bidet.
Yeah.
Clean it up.
Hey, good
Clean
luck.
it off.
Come on, 34 away. Let's get these. Let's sell out of all these books tonight.
That'd be great.
And you guys will have a great night.
Thanks,
All
Billy.
right,
Have
see
a
you
good
later.
one.
All right, Billy.
2 days because
Billy.
we're starting to get. I know I've been kind of slagging on that, but we'll talk, Dan, about the Rand cover, the amazing Rand cover you did.
Oh yeah. Whenever you want to reveal
Yeah.
that.
All right, guys.
Ooh.
Talk to you later.
Bye-bye.
Later.
Good night.
Billy.
Good hunting.
God.
I swear, I'm getting so old. Billy's like the cover
early
Dan's
for
cover. Like
hunting.
what cover? like I did a cover. I forgot I did a cover.
I was gonna say, so it's already done, huh?
I mean, just for a
Everything's all-
second. It was just a second, but I was just like, duh, you know.
Well, I can't wait till he finally shows it. So,
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I think. Anyways.
but well, he likes it. So actually, because this isn't a spoiler, everybody knows you did a cover. So how long ago did you actually finish this cover? I mean, is it recent or?
A couple 3 weeks ago, maybe, or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. So not too long ago. That's cool.
Yeah.
Nice.
I
Very
had
cool.
plenty of time, yeah. So it was,
Yeah.
no problem.
That's cool. Very nice. Very nice.
I actually like it though when I do a cover and I have a lot of time because you know it is. It's like you do something and you just let it sit, and if you can come back to it like a week later, you get a fresh eyes on it. And I did
Right.
change some things. Oh, that hair, I needed more hair, and just like a few things like that. You just kind of tweak it just a little bit better. It's nice if you got that time. It's cool, Whereas,
Yeah.
Sometimes the things that were bothering you don't bother you, and the things that you were okay with, you're like, I got to change that.
yeah, that happened too. Yeah.
I hate it like starting a new book like this, just any book. I have a stack of pages I still have to scan in because when I first start off on a book, I'm always hesitant to scan them right out. Like once I get rolling on a book, it's literally the page is done. I scan it, save it. And, once I get the batch that I need to send off to the colorist, I will. But when I first start one, I always wait until I have like 6 or 7 before I do any scanning. I don't know why. It's like there's just that hesitation, like I might see something. So I'll wait. I'll hold off when scanning it just in case I see something. And 9 times out of 10, like the ones that I haven't scanned, they're just sitting there. I haven't done anything more to them.
Do you ever fix anything in Photoshop in the computer? Like,
yeah, every now and then I will. I try to catch anything because I scan the pencils in. If there's any size stuff like, oh, that head's maybe a little too big or something, because I'm so OCD about the originals, I'll reduce it down in Photoshop, print it out, trace it off while it's in the pencil stage so it doesn't get to the ink stage. But I'll do some whiteout type stuff in Photoshop that might be easier than with an actual, white brush pen and stuff.
You know, I've done some weird things with the drawing where I'm drawn, on the flat surface or something, and it's not quite angled enough. So I'm looking at it sort of on an angle. And I'll
Sure.
draw the head correctly, but when I sort of straighten up the page, I see it's drawn a little bit off. And so I bring it into Photoshop, I grab that, and I just pull it down like it corrects the vision. I drew it correctly to my vision, but because it was on a little bit of a slant, it's such a strange thing.
Well, there's a little bit of a perspective, right? Like,
Yes.
if you ever taken a photograph of your own work, and then you're like, I didn't draw it like that, and then you realize the camera's kind of and the
it's a little
table's
bit
angled.
slanted.
Yeah.
I'll correct little things like that. Yeah.
Oh, totally. I just like having their, it's funny because stuff like that I like having right on the original, but then I'm kind of like Joe Kubert in a way where if I have to cut a panel out and paste a new panel in below with tape on the back and stuff, I love doing that because I think it makes the original look so much cooler. Whereas honestly, in this day and age, I can just draw the new panel on a separate sheet of paper, scan it, just place it in Photoshop, but then the original isn't correct. So
yeah, see, I would just scan the original and then draw the new panel digitally and put it onto the digitized file.
Right.
Yeah, I'm old school enough that it was never about the original to begin with. It was always just production. It was a means to an end.
Right.
So nobody was that precious about the boards anyway,
Yeah.
So in the old days, you'd see all kinds of like, what is that paper that they would just paste down and then they could draw right over that paper? Like sometimes those old boards, you'd see like an entire figure that would have some kind of paper, glued down, and then they would just draw right over it. It was like a patch, but it was on the actual board. Yeah.
Marvel, you remember Marvel used to have, and I know this was back art in the early 90s, 80s, because I had some of it. They would have Marvel paper that said for paste ups only, right? At the bottom of the paper, it said for paste ups only.
Really?
And it had the same bordering and everything. But the quality of the paper it wasn't the same as the normal stock. And I'm like, I wouldn't want to draw on this because I've drawn on it before. And I'm like, this stuff is crap.
I don't know why you would even do it.
Is it thinner?
No, it's still Bristol. It just literally says for paste up only. It's funny because where is it? Hold on.
I don't even know why they would do it. It doesn't seem to make any sense that I can think of.
Hold on, let me see if I
can. You ever get originals back, and then they, the ones that they glued the words to, the word bubbles, and then the word bubbles come off.
Yeah.
You gotta got art sitting out there with. They gotta like try to figure out where the words went. See if you can find the comic.
Yeah, and sometimes that stuff would, because of the glue or whatever, it would kind of like yellow and get weird.
So I backed this last year and I just got it. It just came, the X-Men art of Andy Kubert.
Ooh,
by the way, great hardcover book.
Wow.
And
that's cool that they put his name in the
kind of like the
logo,
X-Men.
like an X-Men logo.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool, man.
It's all just X-Men stuff. I mean, it's basically an artist edition, just it's not 11 by 17, but all the art in here is scanned from originals.
Oh,
but
nice.
if you can see at the bottom right there, used for paper only. And he did, he was drawing whole pages on it, but I just found the quality of it not as good when I was drawing on it. It was the same thickness.
Yeah.
Same 2-ply thickness and everything.
Thickness, but I mean, the surface was it what you're not used to? Was it kind of, did it rip out?
Yeah, the surface was just different enough to where, when I got because for those watching that don't know, Marvel and DC will send out, to this day, they still send out paper if you work, traditionally to their artist that has all their logo shit on it and stuff.
Yeah, I still got some of that.
There was a time when Marvel had
too.
a really, really bad batch of paper. So I wonder if that was their way of just trying to use up that paper. Said it was production paper. But do you guys remember hot press and cold press?
Yeah.
boards?
Oh yeah.
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 What did you
If
guys
you wanted
like?
tooth or you wanted a plate finish, pretty much.
Right. Which
I
did you
still
like,
use-
Graham?
I use smooth.
I liked the tooth when the paper was really good, but then when it wasn't, then it would bleed. And I found out that, and if I was using any kind of like Japanese pen or anything, the smooth was a lot better for that kind of stuff. But back in the old days, that Bristol was so good. It would really hold like a quill pen really nice, and the ink was so much better too. Now it's got that enamel in it, and it turns into glue.
Yeah, so even like the toothy paper, because I think I was using some of that on the Adventures of Superman when I was doing finishes over Jurgens, and the thing about the old DC board is that stuff was really durable. Like I used to just for myself, I would do like watercolor and just playing around with stuff outside of my comic book work, and you could almost do full on like paintings on that board. Like that board would hold up. And then people just stopped using the texture paper. Is that the hard or the cold? The hot or the cold? What's the
I can never remember.
I think cold press is the plate. Yeah.
Is the smooth? Yeah. And then everything just kind of went over to that. But when I was working with Bagley liked the toothy paper, so I don't know where the hell he was getting it from Marvel.
Hey,
Hey, Gary.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
I heard that some cool artists were hanging out, and Dennis.
Where are they?
Right.
Damn.
Where are they, Gary?
Yeah, we should go over there.
Yeah, find out where they're at.
Oh, left. That's why.
It's.
Well, I think
funny
Gary's
because,
trying to
like-
give us all seizures with that.
I know. So say,
comic.
I haven't seen that sign in the nighttime. It's like, wow.
Yeah, I'm having problems with it. I didn't know it would be doing this. I'll just turn it off.
Well, I'm having problems with it.
Turn it
now.
off. Just turn on that light.
Art's about to
You
swallow.
gotta help
it.
me, man, Gary.
You're gonna put Art on crutches.
Oh, too late.
Now the toothy.
You're talking about paper. Keep going.
The first job I did for DC, they sent me the toothier paper, and I was just struggling with that stuff.
It's great to pencil on, though.
No, I
Hey,
couldn't
back in
deal
the
with it.
day,
No, that's what I was doing. I was pencil. I couldn't.
You guys, back in the day, could you use your own paper if you wanted to, or they require you to?
Yeah, you could use your own.
You could use
your own.
Okay.
Yeah. You're sending it in, so they're going to stamp the back of it anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the thing is, Dan, they pay you so little. You're gonna anything you can
I
get.
know.
You know?
Right. Even
if
if
they
it's
can
crappy.
supply the paper. I think in the early days when I started, they would actually reimburse for your tools too.
Oh wow.
So you could send in, like a voucher, and they would reimburse you for your tools.
Dude, if you
Wow,
lived,
nobody ever told me that.
if you
Really?
lived in the city, and you went into like Marvel, I don't know about DC, but I know for Marvel because Brad Vincado was a Raider, and then after he started doing freelance full time, he still lived proximity to be able to go up to Marvel and stuff, on a weekly basis. And he could just go. If you lived in the city, you just go right to their supply cabinet, and they had brushes and pen points and crap like that you could take as well.
You weren't supposed to do that. He just told you could.
Well, it worked for them.
What are you
He
doing?
was trying to get you in trouble. Yeah.
No, I never did. I never lived that close.
Well, you guys remember this, like unlettered, unbordered? Like
you got paid
well,
more.
you guys, if you inked your own work, you would actually get a little what was it, like $5 on
I think it was $5 for ruling borders.
right.
It might have been 10 for unlettered pages.
Yeah, it was something. I think it equaled about $8.
Okay.
I remember 7.
That you would get, and then Marvel figured, like, we're losing money. You know what we should do? These people are so evil. They were like, let's just give everybody a raise, and then we're going to take the unlettered and unbordered fees out of it. So then they gave everybody $5 more, but they were paying out $8, so they were saving $3, per page.
Wow.
Didn't they in the very beginning, when you had to do your own scanning and stuff, did they not give a little bump for that or no?
Bump for what?
When you first had to start doing your own scanning and stuff?
No. I was there. Just real quick, my scanning story with Marvel is David Bogart decided he was going to try to save Marvel some money. So he contacted me because we were doing volume, and I was working on all their top books. So they're like, well, I know art can make this work. So that's when they were trying to go digital, right? They were trying to get people to scan, send stuff in, and things like that. And I had already had some run-ins with Marvel with some coloring. I had like a little bit of a color house, and that's when they still had kind of like dial up and things. So it could take all night to send them something, right?
Oh,
so I remember I was talking to David, and I said, yeah, I'm flattered that you want to work with me in the studio. So let's try to make it work. And I said, one, we need some kind of tech support, because right now it can take us all night to send something to you. So that's got to change. And also for me to do this extra work, I'm going to need compensated. And he's like, extra work? I go, scanning, formatting, stuff like that. That could be like 20 minutes, half hour, whatever. And I said, time is always money. So in a half hour, I could ink a panel, right? So this is costing me money, so I should be compensated. He goes, and then I said, well, he was kind of like walking that line. And then I said, you're doing this to save money, right? Because then you're going to be able to take Federal Express out of the equation. And he goes, it's still too early to figure out if we're going to save money or not.
Oh,
and I said, are you kidding me? I said, you're going to save a shit ton of money instantly.
Really?
It had to be $34, $35 just for a package for FedEx. Easy.
Yes.
Oh, totally.
Yeah. And sometimes when I was working on the X books, because everything was late, we had to go priority. So priority could be like $100 or close to that, per box. And that could be just like a page or two,
That's two shipments. The penciler's not sending to the inker, and the inker is not sending to the
That's
publisher.
right. So yeah, you get it two ways. And so then he's like, well, are you going to do it or not? And I said, well, I got to think about it. And I said, I'll get back to you tomorrow. And he goes, what's there to think about? I said, I got to contact some other inkers and find out, what they think about this. He goes, you don't need to do that. You don't need to do that. And I go, well, I'm going to do that. And I called Scott Hanna. I called everybody, but I called Scott Hanna. And Scott Hanna said, we don't even have high-speed dial-up here where I live. You know what I mean? That's how early on this stuff was. Yeah. And so, and then original artwork sales, so now there's this Blue Line thing that's happening. So you got your pencils, you got your ink version. What's the original?
That's right. You don't have to send the originals to the company anymore. So that's another,
right.
months before they send it back to you. I mean,
yeah, they're saving a ton of money, probably $1 million a year, I would imagine, because that's a major expense. So anyways, I called him the next morning and I said, I appreciate, the offer and stuff like that is very flattering, but without extra money. And I told him all the gripes, that the other inkers told me. And I said, I have to pass. And then he goes, okay. And so a week later, I was fired from Marvel and asked or told that I would never work there again.
No way.
Really?
Wow.
Yep.
Oh.
Yep. Yeah, editors really hate it when freelancers talk to each other.
Yeah, they do. I didn't know how badly they didn't like it. Yeah. So
wow.
Hey, I never went back. Is taken care of by crowdfunding. All those problems.
Yes. Wow. Yes. And look at Andy. Eating it up, man.
You can't be fired because you gave the act director a dirty look,
Bad. Yeah. Well, Dennis gives me dirty look, but I keep him around just because,
Yeah. But real quick to that point, Dan, when COVID hit and they were doing the pencils down and stuff like that, guess what? CG was still running strong. We were still crowdfunding. We were still, putting books out. It didn't stop us. So it is true freedom and independence. So I dig where we're at right now.
Hey, by the way, Chris Fink asked the question, is there any petty cash that's hanging around at the offices.
Is there any petty cat? No.
Yeah, the
probably
petty
not.
cash drawer, like or something.
Oh, or you could just walk up and like, yeah, I
need a
need
little
lunch.
money. I need a little money for petty cash for expenses.
That would be awesome.
Yeah,
I think
Marvel was not.
the editors
Marvel was
had
not that.
they had credit cards, right? They had like
Yeah.
expense
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Marvel was not that organized.
accounts. That's true.
No. Marvel was always more laid back, whereas DC didn't have the big bullpen. It was just walking the halls, the narrow halls, and I don't know. It just felt more stuffy walking
Oh
around.
yeah,
DC.
the first time I went to Marvel in DC was on the same day. Terry Austin took me there. That was my ticket to the Inner Sanctum was Terry Austin's coattails, and he told me that what to expect. That he said DC's very uptight. He says I don't know why. My guess is because their sales are in the toilet. This was in early 80s. And he said, and Marvel's, completely the opposite. They're very loose. So just expect different atmospheres. So we went to DC first, and it was like a library.
Yeah.
And editors and staff were wearing suits and ties. It was very quiet, and when you pass somebody in the hall, they almost whispered to each other. It was weird.
Hey, do you guys
And then
remember
when we got to Marvel, jeans and t-shirts, people were yelling down the halls. They were shooting, darts at each other with dart guns. And I mean, it was a completely opposite.
Well, one's uptown and one's like midtown or downtown.
Right.
So
yeah,
Marvel was in
DC
the publisher's row.
The
and
DC office was in the Warner
uptown.
Communication building, which is at Rockefeller Plaza.
Yeah.
So that's very corporate. And
I
the
remember-
Marvel building, it was on Madison Avenue. It was a dump. I mean, I was really disappointed at how run down it was. It was like, this is a house of ideas.
See, my experience was different. I thought DC felt like a business. And if you knew Ruthie, who sat in the front desk, she was your way in and out of that place. And it was so great, man. If you showed up and she knew you, she let you right back in the hallway. And then you could just walk through DC, knock on doors. It was great. When I went up to Marvel, it felt, as you said, loose and kind of disorienting. It didn't seem like anybody knew what the hell they were doing, or what anybody else was doing for that matter. So personally, I liked, and this is early 1980s, 83, 84. I liked the atmosphere at DC better back then.
I did too, because there was Dick Giordano and Pat Bass.
Yeah. Oh, that was great. I was lucky. I got it at the tail end. So I remember Ruth at the front desk. And you're right. If she knew you, same thing. You just walk up. She just lets you back in, whatever. She was great. I got along with Pat Bastian really well. She was really nice.
I like Pat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I had to call Pat once because I got a really nice royalty check and I had a new puppy and the dog actually ate the royalty check.
No.
And I had to call Pat up and say, "You're
and actually tell her that."
Yeah, he said, my dog ate my check. And
yeah, sure.
And she laughed and she goes, "I know it's true because nobody would make that story."
Exactly.
Hey, do you guys remember? I want to know if I'm remembering this right, because I went to interview at DC, just brought my portfolio one time, somewhere in 80, somewhere between 84 and 87, somewhere like that. And they had a statue of Clark Kent, I think it was, in the lobby.
Reading the
had
newspaper
that for years.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm remembering that correctly. Okay, good.
Yeah, it was right in the lobby area.
Yep.
Yeah. Well, that does gaudy red hair too, right?
I think I interviewed with Sal Amendola, maybe, or something like that.
Yep. Sal was the new talent coordinator.
So he went through. I showed him my portfolio, and for some reason in school we had picked something you got to pick a political thing to sort of advocate, and I had this guy was on top of the rooftop with a criminal with bag of money, and it said taxation is legalized theft.
Oh.
The interview was going okay until he saw that.
Yeah.
He goes, do you believe that? I'm like, I don't know, maybe. And it sort of ended quickly after that.
Yes.
He said something
That
like,
was definitely of the left persuasion.
Dan goes, what answer gets me the job?
Yeah, he said basically, well, he was really nice. He just said, keep going. I was still in school. Stay in school. You're doing good. Just you're not quite ready yet. But so yeah, I actually bought a ticket. I flew actually with I knew someone I knew. So I stayed with them, and I walked into without any appointment. I walked into Marvel and DC that one day, and I think at Marvel I interviewed possibly with gosh, I'm thinking Eric Larson maybe. And he ripped my stuff to shit. I mean, he just tore it apart. But he gave me an interview of the offices. I saw Jim Shooter in there and stuff. It was pretty exciting.
What year was that, Dan?
Probably, I'm thinking 85 or something like that. 86, maybe.
God, you are old.
Yeah. Well, my first job was 87. I got my first job in 1987.
You were showing samples, Dan.
Yeah, I know you guys. You're not that much older than me. I'm in the 60 club, by the way.
All right.
Congratulations. Yeah.
You've outlived a lot of celebrities.
Yeah. Nice. Hey, you know that Beatles song, When I'm 64? Guess what? This October.
That's right.
Oh.
Oh, boy.
Nice.
Will you remember when your kid? Will you still feed me?
Child.
Guys, I got a bolt for lease for a little while. My wife had her knee replaced, and she's got complications. And my daughter was here covering for me while I came up, so I have to go down and take care of her. So if I can hop back on, I will. But if not, thank you all for coming on. I really do appreciate it.
All right, big guy. We'll talk to you later.
Feeling better.
Take it easy.
Yep. Take care, guys.
See you later.
Hey, do you guys remember when you were a kid? I remember this, a clear memory of this. When I'm listening to the Beach Boys song, and it goes, when I grew up to be a man, and he's naming these numbers, he's going 18, 19, won't last forever. And you think, wow, it's so far away. It's so far. Now I think they ended it at like 30 or something. It's like, that's just a kid. Shit.
Back to that Beatles song, When I'm 64, it sounds like a very old man. Now, they were singing that song when they were in their 20s. Now Sir Paul is what, 83?
I know.
Yeah.
Ringo is 84, something like that. It's crazy.
Yep. And speaking of Art's birthday, if everybody wants to know when Art's birthday is, and other people that we showed in Core Draft, you should get the Core Draft calendar because their birthdays are marked with the art that I did in the book. So there you go. In fact, Graham, you did mention March. I will blow up on this as best as I can. It just so happens March is one of the months. March 12th, you say?
That's it.
There you are, right there.
What's that image?
Is like those old Marvel.
That's from the book.
It's
from
Great Graham Nolan, right there.
We're in Cordra, and Dennis's wife Susie, she's down here because she was in The Reckoning.
Okay.
So,
well, guys, now you know it's March 12th, and that's quite a few months away. It gives you time to save up because I need a Fantastic Four number 5 for my birthday. So
there you go.
You want cash? Is that what you're saying?
Gary,
you guys can start. You guys can start backing for my birthday because I need one of those newsprint Lilineth versions.
That's right.
Mine's ordered.
Gary, what were you going to say about the calendar? Because I think it might be what I was going to say. The little squares. Do they remind you of those Advent calendars where you kind of
as a kid,
you kind of open up the door,
the little door,
the little door, yeah.
I thought that's what you're going to say.
No, we didn't go that route. That would be a little more expensive to do. I just popped in the photos or not photos, but art from the book. And then I also did ghost images of all the main color images and black and white as a ghost image behind the calendar grid itself. So
I remember the old Marvel calendars that had those same things. So
that's why we did it. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think I was like, I don't know, maybe 19. And I was looking at one and it had Paul Glacey's photo and his birthday, and Paul and I are. It's like, hey, we're the same age. I'm 19 and still playing with GI Joes, and he's working for Marvel.
Wait, are you serious? You and Paul Glacier the same age?
Yeah, just by a couple of months.
Really? I didn't know that. That's
Yeah.
wow.
Well, just so everybody knows, Paul Galassi is 108.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, he's up there.
Well, so I'm only 107.
That's right. That's right. So there you go. So yeah, guys.
Hey, Andy, I got a busy day tomorrow. We're gonna get up early, start looking for drawer pulls, the knobs and stuff.
That's exciting.
Yeah, so my wife's having a ball doing all this stuff, so I'm glad I could make her happy. So yeah, we're gonna get up early, but I'm glad I could pop by. Glad I could hang out with you guys. And you guys back, Lilineth. We're closing this bad boy out. What are we? 4 hours away from the closeout?
5.
Are you sure? Hold on. Mine says 4 hours.
Well, hold on. I haven't refreshed.
It's 3 a.m.
4. It's 4. Yeah, it's 4.
All right. Well, the time is a ticking, you guys. So back tonight and make Andrew's dreams come true. And maybe Dennis's a little bit, but let's face it, it's all Andy. Dennis isn't really contributing much.
He's not here. Dennis who?
Yeah, exactly. Dennis who? But anyways, it's always fun hanging out with you guys. Take care and keep backing.
Yep. See you, Art.
See you,
Art.
Yep.
What a nice guy.
Yeah.
He's a pal.
Yeah,
guys, seriously, go check it out. Lilineth, Infernal Conflict, Dark Fantasy Epic. I'll do my best movie trailer guy voice for this paragraph. Get ready for the next chapter in the Shattered Reach. I'm actually, you know what? That's the boring part. I'll do the story one. That's better. Venture in to the 123rd layer of the abyss. Clemenceria. Lilineth returns home to report back to her queen with new information. But how did Lilineth get to be assigned to the Shattered Reach? This is the story of how a new threat emerged. Vexarion, ruler of Layer 124, sought to enslave their female cousins. Lilineth's mission is clear. Infiltrate, assassinate, and destroy the heart of Vexarion's power before he consumes all. With talons sharper than steel and a heart burning with ambition, she faces familiar demons, relentless incubi, and the mighty blade of dread. I hate Dennis and his names.
Is he the one who comes up with these unpronounceable names?
In a war where every strike could be her last. Yes, he is.
I was gonna say, who wrote this?
I mean, now, granted, Bob doesn't sound as cool. I get it. He struck down Bob. I understand. But
Larry.
Yeah, but
you
there's
know,
certain
and I am on a
content-
second grade reading level, so that's probably part of it as well. That's why I draw for a living. I'm the only guy that has his script actually in audio form. For those that don't realize, I just press a button so I get to hear Dennis go, page this, page 1, panel, blah, 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 and reads it out to me. So,
Well, you can also take your script, and most computers have a speech,
Oh, that's true. I could just do that.
Yeah,
His voice does get grating after a while, as you all know.
You could do some sexy girl voice, Hello.
That's true.
I have found that there are a large percentage of creative people, especially artists, that have learning disabilities in one form or another. It's a different part of your brain takes over. And so to compensate, you create ways around it as opposed to dealing with it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's part of the creative process. It's like, for me, I skip over words when I'm reading, and my brain fills in when I'm not paying attention.
Yeah. Yep.
Mm-hmm. And I'm driving and I see a sign, those neon signs that tell you there's an accident ahead or whatever on the freeway. And the sign said, time to this spot, like street or whatever is 15 minutes. And the way I read it was time travel to this street is 15 minutes. Like, time travel? Cool. I was like, wait a minute, that can't be right. Travel time was like, oh,
it's the same thing. You're traveling through time.
Yeah,
that's right.
And
well, yeah, I mean,
this seems to be common with creative types.
Well, your way is way cooler, man.
Yeah, I know. I was like, I got all excited. It's like, wow.
Yeah, no, I mean, I always mention ADHD, which just sucks. It really does just suck.
Well, when I type something out, it's a mess, So what I have to do is I highlight it and again have it speak back to me. Then I pick up all of the mistakes, like the ands and the ands, and the a's and the ands and all that kind of stuff that you commonly make mistakes of. I always type the wrong. I mean, it's always a mess. And then I go back and I hear it though. As soon as I hear it, I can hear the mistake, but I can't see it.
Yeah,
kind of weird, but.
Well, we're visual too, we tend to learn visually a lot easier than we can, just reading directions, at least for myself, that's certainly the truth. And I find myself, it's very hard for me to read fiction anymore because I find myself analyzing it. And I was talking to Mark Miller about this too. And he said, yeah, when you are a writer and you read fiction and you work in fiction, so when you're reading it, my mind wanders. If they're but I could read historical stuff and be really focused in on it because I'm not wondering, well, why did he do this? Well, this is why, because it happened. In fiction, it's like the author will take you down this road, and then I'll think, well, this is not a good way. I would do it this way. I would, I would change this. You
find holes in the logic, and then
I'm trying to do it better or figure out why he did that, or I'm just criticizing, saying this sucks. So yeah, I find it, and I love to read fiction too. But the only time I can do it is like vacation, when my mind is unplugged and I'm dedicating the whole day to reading, like sitting out at a dock or at the beach with my book, and then I'm all in.
You're not on a schedule. You can just take your time and.
Yeah, and my eyes aren't beat up from like staring at a computer screen or drawing all day or writing all day. My mind is a lot freer and I can just focus in on it. So,
man, I'm Andy. I'm getting hammered in the chat with
I
see jokes. I am getting crushed.
Oh wow.
Pay no attention, I say. Pay no attention. I have an early day tomorrow too, anyhow. So we are going to be signing off. But before we go, guys, Lilineth, Infernal Conflict, thank you everybody that is back to campaign so far. Really appreciate it. We'll give one more refresh.
Is this the final?
No. Yeah, there you go.
Got another bump. Thank you guys so much. This was the first 30.
Okay, 30.
David Brohawk, Bessus the King, Andy, and his mighty chat. Sell. Take Andy over the top. Thank you very much, Dave. Really appreciate that.
Guys, everybody in the chat, share out the link on your social media platforms. And don't just post the link, say something about it, so that it's not white noise. If you like Andy's stuff, just share that out and just say, hey man, Andy's a great guy and he's got this. And it goes a lot further than just putting a link in, because then it just becomes white noise in everybody's feed. So just a tip, that it goes further that way.
There you go. Thank you very much.
Definitely.
So yeah, just in closing, we added for this 30-day, we added the foil cover, which if you back the box, the foil cover is now included in it. So if you've already backed it, boom, you're getting something extra in the box. If you haven't backed it yet, you're saving even more money on the box because the foil cover is now included as well. So now you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 books in the box. The box itself, of course, the exclusive John Malin black and white cover, your Circia bookmark, and the 2-inch Lilineth minifigure all come in the box. The foil cover was added. If you backed the campaign already and you're just tuning in or you missed it earlier, if you backed the campaign as of 6 o'clock tonight, I downloaded all the email addresses, sent out an email to all you guys with a secret tier so you can get the foil cover, and the shipping will only be $1, which is what add-ons generally cost to ship. So basically you can add it on without having to, refund and reback and all that stuff, making it easier for you guys that already backed it. So go do that. The calendar, once again, will be shipping in December. 9 out of 40 have been claimed. Still got lots of time to get it. It will be shipping in December, but it'll stay up. So even if it's January or February, you back the calendar, you'll get it. So there is that as well. So guys, thank you so much for joining me tonight on this Sunday night, especially on this holiday weekend. Really appreciate it. And appreciate all you guys joining. Graham, Dan, Gary, thanks for hanging out, and everybody in the chat as well. So good time as always with you guys.
Yeah.
And, Randy said another backer, so I don't know if he's. I'll hit refresh and see.
Hit refresh.
Oh, look at that, 335. I love nice round numbers like that, so that's beautiful. So there you go. Really appreciate it, guys. Thank you so much. DNA show on Wednesday. Hopefully Dennis will be able to join. If he can't, I will be there. And there you go. So until then, we will catch you guys later in the week. Thanks, everybody. And
thanks, guys. Great seeing you, Dan, Gary.
Be safe.
See you guys.
Have a great one, Andy.
Bye-bye.
Thank you.